Hello everybody, welcome to Nature's Magic live show. Today we've got some really stunning new arrivals. As always, we have beautiful pieces, but these are particularly special. What I'm wearing now is Aquamarine. We have some amazing new pieces in faceted aqua, cabochon and raw. We also have Tanzanite, also in raw, cabochon and faceted pieces. And we also have a whole new section of jewellery in Terahertz, which is silica. So, and Malachite and our classic rings, I nearly forgot. So welcome to everybody who's joining. And I also just wanted to remind you guys that today and tomorrow, but today is really the last time to use any of your Joy discount codes that you may have already redeemed. So if your voucher starts with Joy, not NM, but Joy, any of those rewards vouchers will be expiring as of tomorrow night, and only the NM vouchers will be valid after from the 1st of April. So we are in the process of restructuring our loyalty program. It is still a points-based program, so if you haven't used any of your Joy vouchers, don't stress, we'll just put them back to your account as points, so you won't lose anything if you don't use them, but just giving you an opportunity to use those before we expire all of those vouchers. So NM ones are still fine, but also I have put a little bit of a clarification in the description of today's live. So with discount vouchers from now on, and we always have said you can't use them on new arrival items, but you can use your rewards vouchers on anything else that we say it is valid on. So I'll make that clear as we go along. If I say this is something you can use your rewards vouchers on, they will be the items that you can use them on, plus most things on the website. We just to clarify, new arrivals are considered anything from probably the last 3 months online, so those items are not discounted at this stage, but they will be at some point. So hello Kirli, Christy Lee, welcome. Happy Easter everyone as well. Obviously it's Easter Saturday today, so I have no idea how many people are going to turn up. Like, I know most people have family commitments over this weekend. A lot of people go away, so we'll just see. But for those of you that are here, you are in for a treat with some of these special pieces that we have today. Hello, Jody. Hi, Karen. Welcome everyone. So I also just wanted to mention, like always, we do have free shipping on orders over $200, free express on orders over $400, and also we just ask that you do pay your invoices within 3 days, and if you can't, just let us know a payment date so that, you know, we're happy to work with you if you need longer, but just let us know. We only reserve items on the website for a week. Now, because normally we would invoice during the live, but today I actually don't have my usual team member with me, so and I can't actually invoice straight after the live tonight, but I'll be invoicing either probably tomorrow, so you'll get invoices sent out tomorrow or Monday, depending on when I'm not with my children. So yes, it is Easter weekend. Everything will be a bit slower this weekend, but that's kind of to be expected. Is everyone getting lots of eggs? I've got no chocolate in the house and now I want some. Oh, the only chocolate I've got is what I'm about to be giving to my children. So although actually that's not true. I actually had some Ferrero Rochers and I was like, I'm going to have those for myself. So that was my Easter present. That's my favorite chocolate. So anyway, I'm glowing. Thank you. Yes, I had a really good sleep. That's the difference. I had a extremely good sleep. I had to sleep in. Good morning, good afternoon, I should say, Colina and Jackie. God, it still feels like morning, so I got up so late today. My whole day's been like a bit late. Nothing unusual for me on a live day, obviously. I seem to be always about 10 minutes late. All right, let's turn the camera around so you guys can start to see our beautiful collection today. So we have raw aqua. Now there is a mix of new arrivals and older pieces in aqua, so some items can be redeemed with vouchers, but I will go through and make it clear which the new arrivals are. We've got a really stunning mix of colors. You'll notice there's some really deep blue aqua. We've also got some beautiful green, and the faceted is all beautiful. It's lots of different colors and shades of the really green aqua to the more blue. And we've got some very sparkly little petite pieces. We also have a few faceted rings and one pair of earrings. We actually don't have any Cab Aqua earrings at the moment. We do have raw though. We also have some micro beads in aqua. I've paired that up with a little pendant. There's one Kyanite ring. It got missed the other week, so it was accidentally labeled as Tanzanite, but it is Kyanite. And we also have all this beautiful Tanzanite to share with you today, including some pretty amazing, there's a huge raw piece there, some smaller, raw, slightly more natural Tanzanite pieces. When I say more natural, Tanzanite is generally heat treated to get the colour, or heat enhanced, I should say. It is naturally this colour, but by applying extra heat, it does remove some of the natural variation. So you can see some of these have a more like a pale section to them. That actually generally shows that they are more likely to be a natural Tanzanite. So I got those ones for that reason. For those of you who prefer to have more natural as opposed to heat enhanced stones, but the heat enhancing does really make the color pretty stand out, and it is very common for Tanzanite to be heat enhanced. So we always try and be honest about our any treatments that we're aware of. I also want to mention with Aquamarine as well, I did have someone ask me the other day, is your Aquamarine natural or has it been enhanced? Now, I looked into this because I was a little bit curious. You can have heat enhanced Aquamarine. The heat enhancement does remove any of those greeny or yellowish kind of tinges and just allows the blue to remain. But I do believe that I would say a good percentage of our aqua is actually natural. So it's more likely the faceted pieces that may have enhancements. But yeah, just letting you know, normally it's a very vibrant blue, and the price point might not be as high because they can use a lower grade aqua to enhance the color. So there you go. Anyway, happy Easter. Wearing your Tanzanite ring. I've been obsessed with Tanzanite lately. Like, I've literally been wearing it almost every day for about the last month. It's been something I've been really connecting with quite strongly myself. So I feel you, Kiralee. We also have some new Malachite. So a couple of new really nice quality crystals and a couple of pendants and a ring. Plus we have some older stock in rings as well, which I'm going to do a little discount on. We also have some new earrings as well. So some really nice patterning on these pieces. Gorgeous quality. Hey Alvina, how are you? Hi Rain, happy Easter everybody. We also have some new classic designs in the rings, really pretty designs, little petite leaf marquee style. It's like a little leaf and a branch. They're quite cute. You'll see them when I obviously show them up close. And there's another really cute little butterfly design here. So we've got those in a range of stones and sizes, and a couple of one more design. And then we also have two little pieces of diamond, raw diamond, which are natural. And we also have Terahertz, which is a lab created silica. So even though it is not a completely natural crystal, we stock it because it does actually have some pretty interesting healing benefits, and it's a great one to wear for protection of electromagnetic radiation, and it looks really cool in its more natural form. So I just decided we'd stock a little selection of that for you to choose from. And it is a bit more rare to see in jewellery as well. We do have Terahertz in bracelets and micro beads as well. Curious about this one. Yeah, I did a bit of research on it before the live, and yeah, I'll be really looking forward to sharing a bit more information about the Terahertz, because we did already have the spheres, but the jewellery we have not had in before like this. So I think I might have had like a multi-stone pendant or two. Literally, that's all we've had. So it's about being mindful, isn't it? With the Terahertz, yes. Yes, so Terahertz is like a lower vibration, and it, I believe, resonates to like 1 to 30 hertz. I'll have to double check that information. But yeah, it's basically a really good one for, as I said, protection. Helps to clear and balance the mind and the body, and it's said to also help with assisting in physical healing as well. So it's a really good one to wear, because it's by wearing it that you get the most benefit from Terahertz. So I have actually seen one business that's all they do is Terahertz. So they've just got like bracelets and stuff, but they were charging a fortune for them, which I thought was interesting. Anyway, it melts ice. There you go. Feel free to share any more information you have about Terahertz. But yeah, I have seen information. So it was created in Japan, and it was created by scientists, I believe, as like to try and create something for protection from from electromagnetic frequencies, which can be harmful to our physical body, and it's disruptive on our own electromagnetic field, which is why a lot of, you've got the shungite and black tourmaline and other crystals which people look to for that EMF protection, because these days we have so much EMF pollution from, Wi-Fi to your mobile phone, to any of those things emit a radiation frequency that is not exactly desirable. So wearing the terahertz is said to have a really positive impact on your energy. It protects your energy by emitting its own form of radiation. Yeah, you've got a terahertz skull. I think we did have the skulls in at some point too. So the frequency range is 0.1 to 30 terahertz, which is hence the name terahertz. And the terahertz frequency obviously is something which naturally occurs in nature, and it can be found in our bodies as well. So it does resonate to the body, which is a lower frequency than something which is not physical. So that's why it's quite an interesting one to work with. So since we're here, why don't we start with terahertz? So as you can see, we do have a small selection of rings, some cab pendants and the natural one. So I'll start with the rings to start with. So I have one size 7 here. Now this one actually has a combo of a brushed silver band and a plain silver setting. So sorry, my fingers are quite warm, so I've just fogged it up. But they do look very much like hematite, don't they? So the difference with terahertz to hematite is that this is silica. So terahertz is created by isolating silica from silicon dioxide, which is quartz, or can also be found from sand. And then they isolate the silica to create the terahertz, which is quite cool. So it is a man-made process, but silica, of course, is extremely abundant, or silicon. Silica is the natural form of it. So 3260, and this one is 149. It's a very lightweight stone. So hematite is very heavy. If you were to hold a sphere of hematite and a sphere of terahertz, you would definitely notice an immediate difference in weight between the two, even if they looked the same. So yes. The diamond we can do next, definitely. So next one here, again, this is just my hot fingers are fogging things up at the moment. 3261 is size 8 and 158. So nice. They do look quite nice in the sense that they would go with everything, being that lovely gunmetal grey with the silver. Okay, so you can find the terahertz collection on our website. I noticed it wasn't added to our main menu, so I've just made sure that it is added if you want to shop by crystal. And we do have a bit of a write-up on it as well, so that you can have a bit more information about this stone. So next one is also 154 and size 9 with a rectangle. So they all sit nice and flat. Yeah, it's not common to see it set in silver jewellery, so it's nice to be able to offer a little collection of it for you. And the other thing about terahertz, of course, because it does have that lower vibration, is it resonates quite strongly with the base chakra. So if you're someone who feels a bit scattered or ungrounded, and you're needing something to really stabilize that base chakra, terahertz is really fantastic for that. If it's out of balance, you could also be experiencing physical illness, maybe sometimes blocks to manifestation, can sometimes also relate to, sorry, I'm just going to quickly say that's also brushed silver. And then you've got the plain silver setting. That's a size 11, 3262 for 176. So there's no size 10. We do have the one size 11. And you will notice these are all labelled as silicon. On the website, they will be renamed as terahertz. But just so you know, if you're purchasing them today, they will say silicon, but we're going to rename them. So yes, so anyway, we'll go to the pendants next. I've got a couple of really nice petite pieces. This little one is 54, code 4542. I should grab the micro bead for this as well, just so you can see. beads. The micro beads look beautiful. It's really sparkly, but super light. I don't know who of you has one of these already, but they are really great to kind of go with almost anything. You could certainly match a pendant with a micro bead necklace. The micro beads are $50. They're 1.5 mils. We've only got that one size. In love with your collar? Just want to buy a million pendants? Go for it. Yeah, collars are such a great staple for your collection, and you'll find that they're just so easy to get on and off. And yeah, they obviously last forever. They're not going to break. There's a lot of benefits to having collars. 4543 is $75. By the way, because I am on my own today, if I do miss any comments, feel free to just comment again if I'm off on my little chatting land and not noticing. Claiming Terahertz microbead necklace for Alvina. Thank you. So we have one pendant with the little brass accents. That looks quite cool together. That's $4533 and $88. So Alvina, I'm just going to pop a little sticky note. All right, so just to let you guys know, we have 3 available after Alvina's with the Terahertz necklaces. Hey, Michelle, claiming 4533 for Jody. Thank you, Jody. Nice claim on that one. And I don't know who's in Melbourne, but gosh, we got lucky with a beautiful day today. Sun is shining. I was actually meant to be going away this week on holidays with my boys, but unfortunately my mum came down with COVID on Friday, so yeah, we're not able to go. We're going to go the following week, so I'm still going to get a nice little break with the boys for a few days, just to get down to the beach for a little bit, get a bit of fresh ocean air to reset. But I was pretty bummed. I was so looking forward to heading away this week. But anyway, these are all terahertz. Yes, silicon or silica. I actually looked up the difference because I realised we had silicon, silica, and silicone with the E on the end, and they're all quite different substances. So it is silica. Yes, or silicon is once, like silicon dioxide is usually when it's, yeah, so this is isolated silica. So 4540 is $54, so another petite one there. Nice little petite teardrops, and there is one super petite little one here. Hey, Kat, how are you? Hey, Ali, claim 1 terahertz necklace. Sure. Can you please just make sure that you send your email through to our page in order to claim, just because I'll need to be able to invoice you for that one. So $54 and 4541. So the terahertz micro bead necklaces are $50. Looks like Ali's claimed one and Alvina. So I have 2 remaining. I only had 4 in stock. So I do have my laptop here, and if I can, I'll do a little bit of invoicing as we go. But I'll probably have to do the invoicing on, well, I have to actually leave today, like maybe 5:30, because I've actually got a dinner to go to, which will be nice, on my friend's birthday, so I kind of want to get there, like, not too late today. And what was I going to say? Oh, you got COVID. Oh, no. It's going around again at the moment. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Alvina. I'm really looking forward to it. It'll be so nice. Hi Sandine, how you going? So Ali, I am just gonna ask if you can please send. I haven't received. Oh, yep, I've got your message now. Thank you so much. Great, perfect. I'll pop one aside for you as well. So Ali, and if you don't mind, maybe just in private message, just send me your actual name so that I can, when we create an account for you, we can pop your name in for shipping. That would be really good. I'm just going to invoice the micro beads live, only because I want to make sure that they are reserved from the website, because I don't want anyone to miss out on them. So we do reserve items for a week once they're invoiced, but just be aware that once that reserve ends, unless you've told us you need a payment extension, it does mean that the items are then available to others on the website if the invoice hasn't been paid. So Ali, I'm just going to quickly reserve one for you too. I'm so sorry if you said already the properties of the silica and terahertz. Yes, I can share that with you again. Just one moment. So general properties. So because terahertz is quite a low frequency, it resonates with the root chakra or the base chakra, and it helps to stabilize the physical and the physical body, but also that it helps to clear the mind. So draws energy down towards the base chakra. It also is a stone of protection from electromagnetic frequency or pollution, I guess we could call it. This is another gorgeous one with brass accents for 132. I'll keep talking about it, so I'll share the properties again. So 4535 is the code of this beautiful piece. I'll show some of these on as well because I haven't actually shown any on. I'll just finish doing the cabs and I'll show a couple on for size. Loving this shape. This one is 110. 4534 is the code. And so, Ali, if there was anything else you want to claim, just so you know, and anyone else who might be watching who's new, if you want to make a claim of any of the unique pieces, I just need the number code, so 4529 for this one. And if you just say claim or mine or sold, any of the above, just be aware sometimes Facebook filters or blocks comments that say sold. So if you put a little emoji, we've noticed that helps visibility if I haven't noticed. So 115, 4529 for the round one. Now I'll show those on. So yeah, some of the other properties of terahertz is that it does mainly, as I said, the protective properties are probably the main property of the terahertz. It's also said to help with the balance of the brain, so the left and right hemispheres. Is it a more raw energy? Let me just tune in, because it's actually the first time I've ever put terahertz on. I could feel, oh, that's such a interesting. Okay, so I'm getting like, it's like I can feel my energies going, like it's just, I can feel a really strong energy of these. I don't think raw or cab will make a difference, to be honest, in terms of its energy. You'll feel it one way or another. Claim the unusual shape for cat. Yep, no worries, thank you. But it's like something was just scanning through my whole energy, just clearing. So it's got a very strong clearing energy. I'm actually tingling on my arms. It's got, my system is kind of having to adjust to this frequency, I think, because I tend to be more higher frequency, or I prefer like the Tanzanites. I'll ground myself up in the higher spiritual, but this really grounds me in my body. I'm noticing a lot of heat actually in my body. Like I already have a lot of heat, as you guys can see when I hold the rings and they will go foggy. My hands are like hot. So it does actually help to stimulate circulation. I can feel that. I'm very aware of the base of my spine. And I've just got tingling down my arms. I don't know why, but that my energy is definitely moving. It is said to help shift circulation and metabolism as well. So I can definitely feel movement. There's a lot of movement going on in me at the moment. Yeah, I think I'd have to adjust to this. I think I almost have to take it off. It's making me feel quite hot. So interesting. Yeah, it's one that I would have to probably adjust to because it's a different frequency for me. 4529 was 115, the one that I was just wearing. Kat has claimed this one, but I'll show it on for you. It's really interesting. Like I've never actually, like, you know, it's really weird. So if I put on Moldavite, like a lot of people would probably get like this feeling from, I'm like reverse. I think I can attune very easy to the higher vibration stones. My energy can cope with that. I'm struggling with this. I probably need to work with this. That's what my system's probably telling me. Ground yourself, Missy. Isn't that interesting? So that is the terahertz. And it's funny because, like, okay, you got this and then you got hematite. So for me, I think I would probably feel more, I'd find it probably easier to work with the hematite. I think because it's more earthly. Does that make sense? I don't know. But it's definitely got quite a strong energy. If you're someone who needs that grounding, I reckon this is definitely worth working with. What size is, this is a 4mm collar. So yours is, and this is the 18-inch. So the 20-inch is a little larger, Jody. I think I showed you in the live last time. I'm happy to show you again. But the width of this is 4mm. Yours was a 2mm. So 2mm is really good because you're going to be able to wear finer things with it and larger things. The 4mm can be a little restrictive in that, like, if I put one of the, this is the smallest piece, just as an example. it doesn't really look very good on the 4mm, whereas that you could wear the 2mm collar. Does that make sense? I'll show you the micro bead necklace on too. I'll put this little piece on it actually, just as a, to show how you, like, I think the polished would look good with the micro beads. You've got that texture going on with the micro beads already. You could definitely pair it with one of the raws as well if you wanted to, but just like you've got the 2 different textures there. How beautiful and sparkly is that? So that's the little, sorry, I've got all of this in the way, but you get the idea. So that's the most petite size on a micro bead, and this is 1.5mm, so close to the width of a small collar. 18, oh, you love the 2mm. Yeah, so that was, so 18 inch is what I was wearing. Okay, so I don't know if anyone wanted to see any of the others on. I'll just turn this back around. So we've only shown the cab pieces so far. This is what's still available. I'm just going to actually make 2 rows. So if you want to see any of these on or claim one, just row 1, row 2, and 1, 2, 3. I'm just going to pop this piece aside for Kat. Kat, oh, sorry, Kath, isn't it? I should say Kath. It's because your name says Kat on there. I don't know if you prefer one over the other. So the other thing about Terahertz, I remember ages ago when I first looked into it, it's also one that's said to help with pain. So if you're someone that experiences physical pain, it might be worth trying a piece of Terahertz to see how that makes you feel. I love the look of the raw crystals. I think they look quite interesting. So this is what silicon, how it crystallizes. You prefer Kath? I sort of felt that. Like Catherine, because you've got Catherine, but obviously over the 2 names, so it tricked me. Now this stunning piece is code 4532 and 162. Isn't that stunning? Like, so interesting. So mindfulness, pain, and being grounded would be perfect for you. Yeah, for any of you who do purchase a piece of this, I would be so fascinated to hear your experiences. And yeah, it'd be really, really interesting, because I had such a strong reaction to that when I put it on. Like, it's not the same having it in my hand as wearing it. I definitely got a very strong response wearing it. Sold 4532 for Alvina. Nice choice, Alvina. Isn't that stunning? I love that piece. This one is, so most of these are just, simple settings. So this is just a plain silver setting. And 4531 is 115. I also have a teardrop with the plain silver setting as well. So the back of these also, just to show you what they look like. Makes you think of a spaceship. They've definitely got a very, yeah, it looks a little bit like meteorite actually, but like the Gibeon, you know how you get like those markings on a meteorite? Definitely kind of similar, but it does have, it's very lightweight, whereas obviously meteorites are very heavy given that they're usually iron based. So 132 4539. And then we have another oval. Now this one has a hammered setting, which I think looks quite good with the texture of the stone. That one is 4530 and 119. So these will be up on the website in a couple of weeks. So you guys, just a reminder, like one of the main benefits to shopping with us live is that you guys get first pick of our newest arrivals. So you can pick out your favorite pieces before they're even online. So 132 4537, and this one also has a hammered setting as well. 4530 for Christy Lee. Thank you. Thanks very much, Christy Lee. So I think today, if I can, I'll invoice anything that's already on the website, but any of the new arrivals, like I won't worry about till later, just because obviously no one else will be able to claim them. Okay, and then we've got 2 petite raw terahertz pieces as well. Your rhodochrosite stopped working. We aren't talking anymore, but I definitely am feeling a lot more self-love. I don't believe that it stopped working then. Do you know what? I think it's done its job though, because it definitely opened you up to receiving more love and having that experience. which is beautiful. And obviously you learned something really important through that, and maybe that opened you up to certain things, Kath. So yeah, I know you're sort of probably half joking saying that, but I'm sure that you got something, you did get something very special from that piece, which was beautiful. 4538A is $54. So that's one little petite piece. And the next one is same code but B. So just be aware, 54 as well, 4538B. Yeah, I absolutely love that when we get crystals that share things with us like that, and we just have these experiences that we're just like, wow, like you can make the connection. It's like, oh, when I started wearing this crystal, this thing happened. And just to see how crystals can interact with our energy field and help to attract or repel things away from us if needed. But yeah, it's fascinating, isn't it? So interesting just to be open to that. Now, I haven't done the spheres yet. Oh, this is called Terahertz. It's a man-made or lab-created stone. It is essentially isolated silica. So silicon dioxide is quartz. So basically they isolate the silica in the quartz, and it's a very good stone for helping with physical healing. It's very grounding, very stimulating for the body, and helping to clear the mind. It's quite a powerful healing one. I tried it on before, Katie, and I was like, wow, this is actually quite a strong one to work with. So yes, I've got 2 spheres as well. THS2 is $145. And THS1, isn't that interesting how the light's reflecting off it? It's like a big star. THS1 is $150. So those 2 are on the website, and the micro beads are on the website. I do also have bracelets. If anyone wants, I can quickly check the price. I'll just grab them actually, one moment. Okay, so Terahertz bracelets we have as a 7mm round bracelet, and they are $16 each. I do have a few available, so if anyone is interested, you could just have it as a bracelet to try out. Also, you know, I mean, $16 is probably a pretty small investment if you're not sure about whether the energy will work for you or not. Good way to try it out. Just thinking of star dioptase. Yeah, the black star. Oh my gosh. No, this is all brand new, Shandy. So the only thing that's on the website in terahertz are the spheres. We've got 2 micro beads left, and I've got about 10 bracelets, or maybe 9 now that Jodie's claimed one. Okay. So I have just shown all of these. I'll show one of the raw ones on because I haven't done that yet. If anyone wants to see one again, I might put this one on. Feel free to let me know a row, 1, 2, or 3. And the rings we have size 7, 8, 9, and 11, Shandy. The 11 is the one on the very right. So I'll just quickly show you one of the raw ones on. It's quite interesting. Look at that. The texture makes the light hit it from lots of different angles. Ooh, yeah, I'm just actually having I actually feel, I don't know if it was just that particular piece that maybe I need to maybe I need to claim one for myself to actually work with, I think, but I probably need a minute to tune into this one. Yep, I'm getting very similar energy. So I'm feeling it down my back. So it's, again, I'm getting like this kind of, it's not a sinking, but it's like I can feel energies sort of going like this down my body. So it's just sort of doing, it's like a bit of a clearing and a grounding and a shifting of energy. And I think if I was to, I'll just keep wearing it for a little bit and keep talking. The micro bead necklaces, oh, hang on, claiming micro for Romney. Sorry, I missed that. So they're $50. I've now only got one left after Romney's claim. And Jody claims small B2. Okay, so Jody, this is the little one that you're claiming. And may I see, I'll do the diamond next, Karen. I haven't done them just yet. So I'm just going to quickly invoice for the micro bead necklace just because we've only got limited quantity on the website. So Romney. Just give me one moment. And claim Terahertz bracelet for Catherine. Sure, just a moment, you guys. I'll just pop this back down here. Pop Jodie's in. Bracelet for Katie and Catherine. Thank you. And yes, so Karen will do the diamond in just a minute. Marie, hello. Oh, have a nice nana nap, Catherine. Thank you for joining the live. It's lovely to see you. And Marie, the bracelets, are they all the one side? That is a good question. Let me have a quick look at what's still there. They do have quite a bit of stretch to them. I believe they are. I'm guessing you'd be after a smaller size bracelet, Marie. Look, these fit snugly on my wrist, and I've got quite small wrists. So I think because they're lightweight, they're not going to kind of hang too much. So it's up to you. But they're only $16. So if you want one, just let me know. We've got 6 bracelets left in Terahertz. Have I done the new special rings? I've literally just started with this. So we've just done the Terahertz, Catherine. But if you're wanting to look at any of them, any new rings, we'll be doing those next. Hello, Mandy. Welcome to the live. Okay, so a larger, I think they're all the same size, Catherine. I was just looking, but I'm just saying they're not, they're not particularly, they're quite stretchy, so I don't think that you'll find a problem. But if they do feel too small, I can fit one finger in there quite comfortably. But yeah, they're not a large fit, if you know what I mean, but they're not particularly small either. So one for Marie. Thank you, Marie. Okay, and I always forget to say this, but of course, if you can please share our live, that would be really appreciated. Plus, if you've made a purchase and shared the live, you are able to go in the draw to win an intuitive reading done by me at the end of the live, and I will pick a crystal for you intuitively to gift to you. So if you'd like to be part of that, just share the live, comment shared when you're done. Please preferably share publicly so that we can maybe have some new people find us, and then you can be entered in the draw. I'm just quickly bringing up the share draw now so that I can add people's names in there. And I am on my own today, you guys, so I'm trying to do all the things. So if I miss anyone, just let me know. Forgive me. Thank you, Christy Lee. Thanks very much. Okay. Hi, Gail. How are you? It's been a little while. Good to see you. All right. So we've just finished doing Terahertz. This is all new jewellery. None of it's online. These bracelets, micro beads, I think there's only one micro bead left now, and spheres you can find in our Terahertz collection. And these will be up in the next couple of weeks. So if you're wanting to have a quick look at any of this before we move on, just let me know. Thanks for the shares, everyone. Much appreciated. So Marie, Lisa, I just go through at the end to see who's made purchases, and if you haven't made a purchase, unfortunately, we'll have to remove your name from that list, but we appreciate the share anyway, of course. Thank you so much. Nadine, hello. Happy Easter. Okay, I'll do a scan of the table now. So next we're going to do diamond. I've only got 2 pieces of genuine natural diamond. We also have 3 new designs in the rings, which is like a cute little butterfly design. There's this lovely little teardrop design and a leaf design in sizes. I've got from 5 actually in this collection up to 11. And then we have some new stunning Malachite in crystals and jewellery, just a few pieces. But we also have some of our older stock there too. There's some new earrings and some really gorgeous slices there. Some of the Malachite I will be offering at a discount today, or you can use, it'll either be the discount that we offer, or you can use one of your vouchers depending on which the higher is you can take. We also have a really stunning collection of Tanzanite today. So there is raw, polished and faceted in rings and pendants, and some beautiful earrings as well as multi-earrings there. We also have microbead Tanzanite too, and microbead in aqua. So we've got a pretty amazing collection of aquamarine to share. Loads of new faceted aquamarine in particular, a little bit of new cab in rings and pendants, and also a little bit of new raw. So you may have seen some of the pieces in our socials recently, but yeah, we've got a really, really beautiful collection of aqua now. So many beautiful colors and variation of colors as well. Is the size 5 butterfly ring. It's a blue topaz. So normally in these, in this classic collection, we have the more common gemstones. Aquamarine is normally a little bit more expensive, so they're kind of more similarly priced stones. But blue topaz is the 5 Marie. So I can do these next, and you can be welcome to claim one. I'll do the diamond next though. How much were the rings in Terra? Sorry, Michelle, I just missed that. And Colleen, I'll just add you to the share. Okay, so in the Terahertz, we have a size 7 that was brushed silver, $149. The size 8 in the plain silver was $158. The size 9, $154. And the size 11, which has brushed silver band, was $176. So that's the terahertz and the rings. I'll let you know price just in one moment. Thank you for sharing as well, Kiralee. Much appreciated. Okay, so the price of these... Actually, let me just do the diamond first, because I did say to Karen before I will do diamond next. So I'll do those, and then I'll do the rings, and we'll have a look at the prices of them all then. So we have 2 diamond. So this is natural diamond. A little different to maybe what people expect a diamond to look like, but it holds the vibration of a diamond. Diamonds have a hardness of 10, meaning they are the hardest substance on the Mohs scale, which means a diamond will scratch anything below that. So you can tell when it's real diamond because it'll scratch even a ruby or a sapphire. Obviously, we're not going to perform that test right now, but yeah, I obviously know these are genuine from my supplier. This one here is 218. Of course, diamond is the birthstone of April, which is just around the corner. So 768 for diamond, and also we have 767 is 218. I just want to show these up a little closer. So the thing with diamond is it holds the vibration of all colors and white light. It offers spiritual protection. It opens up the crown. It's a really powerful crystal to work with. So yeah, it's also a much less expensive version than anything that you'll probably get at a normal jeweler's that is faceted. But yeah, they're basically also a stone of purity, of innocence, and also of commitment, which is why they are often used in wedding rings. So 767 is for you, Karen. Thank you so much. Okay, so I'll just show the other one close up again as well, if anyone else was interested in diamond. So these are just simply set with a little claw style setting. And that one was 218, code 768. So that one is still available. Okay, so let's move over to the new classic collection of rings. So Marie, you were interested in the size 5 blue topaz. So these are all code R3671. So with these ones, you don't need to comment the style. You can comment the style code or just say which stone you want. So I'll just go through them and let you know the stones and what size we have. However, if you love the blue topaz but you're a size 9, for example, let me know the style code and your size, and I can pop in an order for you to get some in next time we order. So that'll be $83. They've got quite a good size stone in them. I'll just show that one on, little size 5. So they do have a really pretty decorative butterfly style setting. A little bit of filigree on the actual setting as well. Got a bit of a vintage style look to them, don't they? Thank you. It's quite a funky nail polish. They sort of change colours from gold to purple. 367183. So if you want that one, let me know, Marie. These will be available on our website very soon as well. And yeah, we're just seeing, we're just trying out a few new ranges and styles of some rings in our classic collection. So some of these we may continue to stock, some this might just be a once off, just to see what people like. So there's a pearl. Claiming that one for you, Marie, thank you. The pearl is size 7. Hey Diane, how are you going? Okay, so pearl was size 7. We also have in size 7 a labradorite. So these are all $83. Code 3671 is the style code for all of these. We also have size 8 in garnet. We have a size 8 also in amethyst. And so we can get any of these in size 5 to 11. So if you love the style, just choose which stone you like and let us know your size. So this is iolite. And that was size 8. Now size 9, I have moonstone. We have prasiolite in a 10, which is a green amethyst. And then size 11, we have mystic topaz, which is a enhanced stone, but very pretty. It throws all these different colors like a rainbow. So it's a natural topaz that's been enhanced. Size 11 also in citrine. And we have another style here, which is code 3941. Now these are size 8 and they're $88. It's a pretty little boho style, which I have in both amethyst and also moonstone as well. I only have one each of these. They both are 3941, so just let me know the amethyst or moonstone, and they're $88. And the other style we have is quite a pretty leaf sort of design. I'll show you the size 6 carnelian on. Oops. So it's like a couple little leaves with a little branch. And this one is $70. Code R3735. So this one is a size 6. Can I get the amethyst size 10 of the butterfly? Yes, sure. Let me just grab my notebook. So my supplier is back now. So after Easter, I'll be getting a little order from him just for the customer orders that you guys have asked for. So R3, beautiful. All right, thank you. And if we're ordering these in for you guys, you just pay for them once they arrive. So size 6 is citrine. So they're all the same price. Size 7, blue topaz. Size 8 is rose quartz. Size 9 is garnet. Size 10, moonstone. Nice little faceted rainbow moonstone. And also size 10 in peridot. And I just had a thought, we actually have a really nice pendant that I feel would go well with that. We have this gorgeous little tree pendant in peridot. How cute would that be as a little set with the ring, with the little branch, and then the pendant as well. So I have 2 of this particular pendant. They're 109. And I think I have one in garnet as well, but I can get this pretty little tree pendant in a few different stones. So if anyone's interested, I'll just leave that on the table. So that was R3735. Don't forget, guys, as well, you can always make a note of things you like, and then once they're uploaded, add them to your wish lists, because I don't know how many, do many people use the wish list feature on our website? I'm just curious, because it's only something we recently added to the website. But yeah, I'd be interested to know. Now, after these rings, what would you guys like to see next? We have the Malachite. Tanzanite or Aquamarine. There's 3 very stunning sections to choose from. You use it? Oh, good. That's good to know. I'm just going to have a quick drink of water while you guys decide. I'm feeling maybe Tanzanite might be next. I'm just going to land here for a second. Aquamarine, please. Okay, we can do Aqua next. All right, so Aqua, we have beautiful raw Aqua. That's new. We've got a couple of stunning new pieces in pendants and a fairly new ring there as well. We do also have some natural aquamarine crystals from Pakistan, and all of those are going to be, actually I think some of them were discounted in the spend and save, and those that aren't in the spend and save, you're welcome to use your discount codes on. And we also have a couple of new cab pieces in rings and pendants and lots of new faceted aqua too. So is there something in particular you were interested in, Catherine, that I will be happy to start in that area? But while we're waiting, I'm just going to also show, we just have one little piece of kyanite, one small faceted ring. It accidentally got labelled as Tanzanite, so missed its the last show when we did the kyanites, but that beautiful little faceted blue is such a good price. It's only $72. It's a size 8, code 482. So we do have some more faceted kyanite in slightly larger stones. There is a size 7 and also a size 8, but they are both a lot more expensive. So this is a very good price. Like, this is one of our prestige range stones, just to give an example of. So Ali, you'd like to claim that? Nice choice. Because I'll show you, look, this is one of our bigger prestige range. So this does have rhodium plating. You can see the color difference, and it is a much thicker silver band. But that one is $4.95. So just by comparison, that's a very, very good price for that ring, Ali. It's absolutely stunning. So all of our jewellery is high quality and genuine gemstones and high quality sterling silver. I'm sure you'll love that piece. Thank you so much. The pendant that had rainbows, it was on my page. Okay, so there's a few. So that means we'll start with the faceted. Now, the pieces that piece on my page, you might have a slight heart attack at the price. It is a bit more expensive because it's quite a large faceted piece of aquamarine. You can see the size next to the others. So I can start with that one. I fell in love with this piece, and I swear if nobody buys it, I'm absolutely happy to keep it myself because it's so special. You can see it's super clear, but it's got these interesting inclusions inside. This is an African aquamarine, and it is natural, but the rainbows that come out on this, there's a particular angle, and it just is like full of rainbows, and it's a little magical wonderland, this piece. I'm not sure exactly what mineral the orange is inside, but it does have one, like the orange mineral inclusion. It looks like it could be like a little bit of like a feldspar maybe. And you've also got these other little inclusions as well. Sometimes this is called moss aqua when you get those beautiful green inclusions in there. But yeah, it's an absolutely magical piece, that one. And I couldn't go past it. So that one is code 739 and it's $1,184. So that one is definitely a very special piece for someone. And as I said, if nobody else claims it, I'll be happy to give it a home. I'll leave it out on the website for a little while if it doesn't go home to someone soon. But I am in love with it. If that one is a little out of your budget, we do have some more smaller pieces that are the same, from the same batch of stones. So I also got this beautiful trillion, which again has this amazing inclusions inside too. These are just next level amazing. The color and the clarity, but like I know, look, technically inclusions are not desirable for a high quality stone, but I think that is actually what makes these pieces. And I don't always go with what is considered the highest quality based on like a gemological perspective. I go based on like what I see is the most unique and beautiful pieces. This one is $6.55 and code 740. And again, this one has a really special inclusion in it. The energy of these I get is a bit like, it takes me into mermaid wonderland. That's all I can say. It puts me on a little adventure with the mermaids, makes me want to go for a deep dive and explore that land, wherever it is. Definitely little portal pieces, those ones. Now this is also from the same batch, but does not have the mossy inclusions. It's more just that pretty sea green. And these are all natural aqua as well. They have not been heat treated. I feel like I want to show these with flash off too, just so that you can see the pretty color of them. It's that really pretty pale green. And they really come alive in the sunlight too. This one is code 741 and 458. Yes, nice to see you, Emily. I don't think I've seen you on one of the lives for ages. So lovely to have you back. So they're the African aqua. Now, this one is a little more blue. So we have got a combo of the more green and the more blue. A lot of these have some really yummy rainbows through them as well. I love this piece too. It's almost got like this pearlescent sheen inside. Very, very pretty piece, all beautifully set. That one is $6.56 and code 746. So aquamarine is, of course, a precious stone, hence why getting larger pieces can be quite pricey when they're faceted. But in saying that, these are also, oh my God, the rainbows in this. This is like a full party going on inside. That is beautiful. Such pretty color. So that's got more of the blue. And that one is code 747 and 249. Nice to see people meeting with other crystal fam. It's been a while. I normally end up missing me live and watch the replays. Yeah, it is definitely safer, I can imagine. Thank you. So this is code 747 and 249. I think that's actually an excellent price. This is such a special little piece. So many rainbows in that one. And a lot of joyful energy. This is the darkest of the faceted aquas. So it's not as clear, but it's got really good color. 747. Hey, Shelley. Nice claim. Oh my God, it's so beautiful. Fall in love with that one, I'm sure. I'd get like these tingles in the top of my head with that piece. I'm just trying to see what I have done with my 2mm collar. I can't see it, but I'll just show it on my 4mm. It's probably not ideal to show it on this, but sorry, Vicky and Catherine, I am showing it on, but Shelley has claimed it. That is, we've got so many more pretty aqua pieces though. That's the size of that one. And I'm going to show on the other ones that I've already shown, just so you guys can see. So this was the one that was 746 for $6.56. That was the beautiful big square, which, as you can see, has also got the most beautiful sheen that catches the light in a really interesting way. Then we also had the large marquee shape, 741. So this one was $4.58. It is so gorgeous. You can see I had a lot of fun choosing aquamarine. So that is, I feel like these look so pretty out in the sun. We actually, you guys might, you might see some ads popping up of the big aqua. We took some photos of that out in the sunshine because it just looked so pretty. So then there's the big trillion, which again, another very beautiful magical piece, that one. In the sunshine, you get the rainbows and very, very pretty. Nice size too. So they're all considered quite large. A wish list is in order for sure. And then this is the large one on, which there is some sun outside. I almost feel like taking a walk out to the sun just to show you but you can see when this gets, there you go, the light on it, it's just like a complete rainbow city. Your list is long. Yes, I'm sure there's a lot of pretty pieces online too. And just to remind you guys that today, or this live, will be the last time you can use the Joy loyalty vouchers. So if you haven't already joined our loyalty program, please do go to the website, and you'll see down the bottom left it says reward. Click on that, make sure you sign up, and we are about to launch our new and improved program, which is not only points based, but will also feature tiers based on your lifetime spend with us. So there'll be like immediate benefits with the points, but also longer term benefits for being, especially for those of you who, probably most of you here who've been longer term customers, you'll get some extra perks to being a loyal Nature's Magic customer. So can't wait. But yes, that is the big, beautiful piece. I am going to probably need to find a smaller collar to show the next one's on. I am going to just show this on before I've shown the price, because I can probably still fit this one on here. The color of this one is really pretty. So we'll show that one next. Very bright aqua color. Okay, so I'll just put Shelly's aside first, and then I'll keep going with these pretty little aquas. All right, found it. Hello, Jody. Welcome. Lovely to see you. Hope you're feeling well. Okay, so this was the one I just showed on. It is a really pretty color aqua, the pale blue. So that's 751 and 249. Yeah, I think it does have feldspar inclusions in it, Alvina. It's beautiful. So yeah, I probably should have asked a few more questions with my supplier about these pieces, because they are really, really magical little pieces. So we've done those ones. All right, so I was showing the dark blue. So this little one here is 293, code 749. So anything that I haven't shown on, all of these smaller ones, I did find myself a 2mm collar, so I'll do those next. Gorgeous little cushion cut. This one also has some little inclusions as well. So you can see those in there. That one is 249. So it's not that you get a discount on that many points, Diane. You need to redeem your points for a voucher of your choice. I'm happy to go through a little bit about how to do that in a minute. I'll just finish showing the faceted aqua, and then I can show you. I've got my computer here so I can walk you through it. So 748 is 249. So with the vouchers that you can redeem, usually, like you could say redeem however many points for $20 off or $10 off or $50 off, or a percentage off, and you need to redeem the voucher. So redeem the points to get the voucher. If you want to use any vouchers on a live show invoice, unfortunately, new arrivals are not something you can get a discount on, because you guys are getting first pick, which is pretty much an awesome perk that not everybody gets. So yeah, you guys are getting the first look and first pick of all of our pieces first. So this is 218. This is an absolutely pretty color. That one is 742. I think this one would go really nicely with one of our, it's probably slightly different color actually now that I see it in the light, but they were probably the closest size-wise match. That one, yeah, so 218, really good price. That's 742. It's probably the largest petite oval, if that makes sense. Next we have a gorgeous little emerald cut, really clear. That's code 750 and 218. It's like a little doorway. I love emerald cuts for being little portals. So I haven't even spoken about the energy of aqua. I just, it's one of those crystals I feel like most people have had an experience with aqua, but if you haven't, it's a really calming crystal to wear. It helps to activate and clear the throat chakra. It helps to also give us the courage to express ourselves in an authentic way. So if you're someone who struggles with speaking up or lacks the confidence to what can I say, to like align with your authentic self, and it's a really good one to work with. And it's also a great one for protection of travelers if you're traveling overseas. Some of the folklore or mythology around aqua focused on sailors carrying aquamarine when they were on their travels, because they believed it would help protect them from any danger as they traveled overseas, which I thought was kind of cool. So this one is code 271. This is a piece that is on our website already. That one is 118. Very pretty little piece. We also have a couple more new pieces. Pretty much all of the faceted aqua is new. How pretty is that? Super bright little pendant. 743 is 188. Gorgeous color. And this next one is super bright. Look at that. It's really, really amazing clarity and brightness. Good color too. That is 149 and code 744. These would look really nice on just a very simple fine silver necklace. So we do have some lovely fine chains, but you could wear it on like a micro bead. The 2mm micro bead could work as well, especially for that little one. And the most petite and cute little brilliant cut, it's also very high in its brilliance. I'm going to turn my flash off as well so you can actually see the cut a bit better. So that gorgeous little one is 745 for 149. So the flash is just making it so bright. That is a very cute petite piece. And we also have, I've put one piece on a micro bead to show you. So this is a little teardrop aquamarine for 155, code 371. And this is our 2mm aquamarine micro bead necklace. I'm going to show this on together so you can see how it would look. And then I'll show some of the other little pieces on as well. You have a skull in aqua. Wow. That would not be, it's definitely not a common stone to see skull carvings in, that's for sure. So that is the aqua with aqua. So you can obviously pair these with different stones, but definitely looks nice together if you're wanting to pair them. I also wanted to quickly show, so this is the most petite pendant, the really teeny one. I'm just putting it on the 2mm collar just for the fact that it's easier to show things on here, she says, as she struggles to actually get it on. It's just a really cute little bright sparkle to wear, which will look beautiful on a very, like, this is too thick. I'd put it on a very fine chain. We actually have extremely fine silver chains that are Italian silver. I should grab one actually to show on this one. I don't seem to have it on my, I've probably got them aside. I'll have to show it next time. But yes, they're super, super fine, like probably 1mm necklaces. Definitely rare, yes. So this is code 744 and 149. This was one of the neck size up, so still quite petite but very bright. See the beautiful brightness on that one. Again, wearing it on something a bit more flexible than the collar would probably work better. Actually, I'll get just one of the fine chains just to show you anyway. I've got a little box chain here. We only have a couple of these in stock. I don't actually think this is even on the website, to be honest. Let me show that really petite pendant on this chain. So I think when you've got something super fine like that, it would just look really pretty. So you've just got the focus then on the pendant, but just a little bit of a fine necklace would be really nice. So these fine necklaces, I wouldn't really want to put anything much bigger than that on, which is why we don't really stock many of them because, yeah, to be honest, how much is that chain? So that little box chain is $20 because I think it might be the last one I have in stock. if anyone wants to actually purchase this for $149, I'll do the chain for $10 today, just as a little extra, because I think they work really nicely together. The length of that was an 18 inch. So a little special deal on that one today. Also, the next size up. So this is, next piece is 188, and this was code 743. You can see this little one on. Also super bright stone. It's very, very pretty. And next is, this is the largest oval. This one's a little bit more of a green aqua. That's a nice size too. So that one was, I have to check the price when I take it off. Hey, Rain, if you want to share a picture of it in the VIP customer group, that would be totally fine as well. Like, I'm sure people would love to see it. So 742 for 218 was that last one that I just showed. And the darkest blue, this was code 749 for 293. Oops, I missed it. So a bit of a colour difference with the darker ones. So with the paler ones, you definitely see a lot more brightness, but the deep colour also looks very pretty if you like that strong blue. Yes, you can grab the box chain on its own, Karen. So it's $20 and you'll get 10% off if you've purchased a pendant as well. So I will pop that one in your... I do have to find the other ones, the Italian silver chains, for anyone else, if anyone else wants a fine one. But that's the only one I had left of that particular. I'll do it for 15 for you, Karen. Since you're a good customer, make it 15. That's a very good price. If I was to buy that now, it would be a lot more, a lot more expensive. There you go. All right, 15 for you. All right. How much are the? Do you know what? I'll go grab them. Give me a sec. Michelle, frustratingly, they're not where they should be. I actually cannot locate them in this moment. They've been put aside for photographing, but they're not where they were meant to be. So how about I'll make a note for next live and I will locate them, because I've also got another form of like a link chain, which we just recently got in, and I'll bring them out next week actually. And you can have a look at some new chains. All right. Note to self. Okay, so I think that's, while I've got this chain around, I do have one pair of faceted aqua earrings as well. So they're just little petite ovals. I've just got the one pair there, and that one is $150. So these little beauties are just in a simple enclosed setting, and code is code is 80. So code 80 on those. Price is $150. So I've only got the one faceted pair of oval earrings at the moment. And in the rings that are faceted, so I have a 7.5. So this little one has quite a pretty blue stone. And that one is code 141 148. I can get faceted aqua rings in like larger pieces as well. I just didn't restock them this time. I just focused on the pendants because we literally had like one pendant left in stock. So the other aqua rings we have, this is absolutely perfection. It's such a gorgeous piece. Really nice colour, brilliance and clarity to that stone. It is a size 8 and it's part of our prestige range, which is our rhodium plated high grade jewellery. That one is $465 and code J3. Hey Kim, how you going? So that is a pretty special piece. And we also have another high grade aqua with the rhodium plate there. I think that's meant to be, yeah, it is a size 9. So it's a little larger than the other one, but also amazing bright gemstone. Quite a large piece, that one. And that was $660, size 9. It might be like an 8.5, I reckon, and code 41. So they're the two high grade pieces that we have. I just want all of the Aquamarine RIP savings. Oh, I know. It's cruel, isn't it? They're so beautiful. Too many beautiful things. But yeah, as you can see, it was also RIP business savings when I went to see Aquamarine as well. Same with the Tanzanite. It's like, oh, where's it gone? Okay, so anyway, let's have a look. We've done faceted aqua. So did anyone want another look at any of these pieces? We'll say row 1, row 2, row 3, row 4, and row 5. So if there's anything that's still standing out, you want another look before we keep moving. That's the little teardrop that was on the microbead necklace. So the microbead necklaces as well, these are 119 and they are 2.5 mil. So these are actually a little longer than than the rest of our usual micro beads. So they have a bit more of an extension to them, I believe. Oh, that actually feels like it's about an 18. Let me just double check. I might be making that up. Just a sec. It does look like it's a little longer, but let me just check against the Terahertz. Oh no, I think it's just got a longer extension chain than the others. So the size of the aqua is the same, my bad. But yeah, these ones do have 2.5 mil, and these are natural aqua as well. We've only got 3 available. Row 3, number 1. So 1, 2, 3, number 1, Catherine. That's such a pretty piece. The colour is gorgeous. And that's also got that bit of an interesting inclusion. And there's a bit of a pretty rainbow in there. There's a little rainbow in that one too. Yeah, that's pretty. Very nice. So that was $751 for $249. I think that's a very good price for that piece. Very pretty colour. And can I have a look at the square pendant and the teardrop one? Okay, so there's which row are we talking, Kim? So this is row 1, this is row 2, this is row 3, and row 4. There's a few kind of square, like there's a couple of squares, and they're both teardrops. So if you can just clarify a number for me, I'll show you the right one. Claiming that one for you. Gorgeous claim. It is so pretty. And once I know which one, I'll just show you. So the teardrop that's still available, Kim, that is code 371 and 155. That's a very beautiful little aqua, good clarity. And then the sort of square one is this one here, 748, which is 249. So they're the two next to each other. Then there was the really dark blue, but that's more of a rectangle. So I'm guessing they're the two that you were looking at. Not those ones, the others. Are you talking about the cabochons over here? I haven't done those yet, so we'll do those. We can do those ones next. I'll do those now. Okay, so I'll leave those there. Okay, so we'll move on to cabochon in aqua. Oh, the ones right down the bottom, these ones. Okay, so this big one is 656 and 746. So these are quite large, high grade pieces. And then the triangle, I'm guessing is what you mean. And the little rectangle, can I screenshot? Can you tell me, do you mean this one, Jody? Or, so is it row 2, 2 or row 3, 3? So this one, Kim, code 740 is 655. So these are like larger aquamarines do tend to be pricier, and these are also very high clarity and high quality pieces. There's also the marquee one, which was 741 for 458. Absolutely beautiful pieces. And I'll just show off the big one more time. Big oval, just for our enjoyment. So this stunner with all of the pretty inclusions and so many rainbows. Large oval. That one was code 739 and 1184. Absolutely spectacular piece, that one. Okay, so Jody, I think you meant this one. I'm just going to assume that was the one. So 750. I'm going to screenshot that one. That was 218. The pendant of dreams. Literally, let's call it that. Definitely the pendant of dreams. Takes you into a dreamscape for sure. The dark one. Oh, no worries. Okay, got it. So this little one, 749. Sorry, I've got a big thumbprint on that. Let me just get rid of that for you. So 749 was 293. So these new pieces will be up online in a couple of weeks. Just in time for, what's that, mid-April? All right. And also, I just want to mention, I don't know if you guys would have noticed, if you're on our email list, we've decided to create an opt-out of emails around Mother's Day and Father's Day. Just obviously that time can be a little bit difficult for some people. So if you don't want to receive any emails from us related to Mother's or Father's Day content, just have a quick search. We would have only sent it a couple of days ago, and you can choose to unsubscribe from one or both of those if that's something that you feel would improve your experience of receiving things from us. So yeah, anyway, just thought I'd mention that because yeah, it's something we just decided to do the other day. Anyway, okay, let's do the cabochon jewellery. So I'm going to start up the top here with the rings. Now there's a mix of some new and some older pieces. Now this particular ring, I've got two like this. These are what's called a sand cast ring. So these have, unlike some, the way some things are made, this has been made specifically for this stone, and it is quite solid. You can see how thick the silver is on this. They're quite heavy stones, so they are a bit more expensive simply because they have a lot of silver, like they're super solid. So they do have very beautiful stones in them. I only have two because they are more expensive, but the particular style, they're super comfy to wear. And if you like sort of chunkier things, yeah, they feel really good with the weight. No, it's not an unsubscribe. It's just an opt out for specific emails. So if we go to create a series of, like, say, Mother's Day gift ideas or something, we're not going to send, we can specifically say we don't want to send it to these people, and you won't receive that specific email. So it's not unsubscribe from our whole list, just unsubscribe from that content. We're trying to be a bit more specific about what emails we send people, just so, you know, people get so many emails. Like, we'd rather you guys just receive what you want to and not receive things that are maybe not of interest. Yeah, so 3257, and also just to be respectful. Like, I know, if you've lost a parent or been in a difficult relationship or whatever, maybe you don't need that reminder of that holiday. And yeah, anyway, just our little, ways that we like to be respectful of our customers. So 3257 for this special piece is 468. Yeah, look, I understand that, it can be hard. And, it's like Christmas as well. We would probably do an opt-out closer to Christmas for maybe even Christmas stuff. Like, is there anything else you guys would prefer to be opted out of while I've got while we're talking about it? The Mother's Father's Day one was the main one that came to mind. But, yeah, if there's other things that people would find a bit triggering, like, we just want to be sensitive to that as well. So, anyway. Next up, we have a particularly stunning high-grade cabochon ring. This is a size 7, but it's a huge statement ring. This one I wish was set as a pendant because I could have sold it so many times over. It is a small size ring, so even a size 6 to 7 I reckon could fit that, but definitely, yeah, size 7. So the tag stuck on me. It does have a hammered setting. That is the most gorgeous stone. There's some beautiful clarity in there. And Valentine's Day. Thank you, Kiralee. That's a good one. I'll make sure we do an opt-out for that too. Yeah, I think it's nice to be able to just tailor your experience of a business based on what you like and what you don't like. 1346. Now, anything that is currently online, you can use points on or your vouchers on for these items. So rather than me give you guys specific discounts on these things, it'll be based on what you choose to redeem. So this one was $2.95. So you could probably get up to $50 off that one if we also have another fairly new piece. Now this one may or may not be on the voucher list. This has the brass accents. That is my hot hands. I'm making that all foggy. It's a cute little rainbow with that one. This is also a size 7, 175, code 2882. Gorgeous stone in that one. Yeah, beautiful colour. So a lot of our cabs are a similar colour. They're a lot darker than the faceted. Most of the faceted, I should say. So next is size 8. So size 8 teardrop. My hands are really warm. That's not going to fit me today. 176, code 1345. That's another one you could use a voucher on. I find myself going to wear aqua quite a lot. I think as a parent, I find aqua is really helpful if I'm having days when my kids are being a little challenging, but also when I've just got a lot on and a lot to get my head around. I find aqua kind of just helps my mind be a bit more at ease. So 180, this is also a size 8, 1355. I like the texture in that one. It's quite interesting. So hammered band on that one. And next is a new one. It's a size 9. Beautiful colour. Oh, it's a bit of my hands are a bit swollen. That's a little paler than the others. Very pretty. A few little rainbows glinting in that one. Gorgeous colour. That's 185, code 3258. So sits nice and flat too. I could put that on. I'm choosing not to because, as I said, my hands are a bit warm today. It's actually got very warm here in Melbourne. Now here's the other sand cast ring. This is also extremely solid silver. Look how thick that setting is. Very heavy. So it is a little pricey. The stone in this is really beautiful as well. It's almost got a must have a little microscopic rutile or something, because you've got that bit of almost like a star happening in there. And there's some little rainbows too. So this is an 8.5. I'm going to put this on this hand. What a ring. That's beautiful. Super chunky for anyone who likes that style. There is quite a bit of weight in that piece. That one is $6.44. Just because the price of silver is a lot. So 3259, 8.5. I feel like I want to weigh that just to show you guys the weight of them. I will actually. It's super heavy. Just to give you a comparison of like what, say, let's just do like the next ring that's next to it. So this one, so normal size 9, that's 10 grams. That's double, so 21 grams with the silver. And because these are sand casts, there's a lot more work that goes into them, which is why they're a bit more expensive as well. We've only got 2 of that style, but that particular stone is absolutely beautiful. It's got beautiful clarity. So sand cast, and that's just the normal style there. The other next size, so these are all size 10. I did try this on, and I feel like this might fit like a 9.5. Very pretty colour, nice sheen in this one as well. And that's got a simple split band. That one is code 2880 and 220. So I think that's a gorgeous ring. And would possibly match well with that pendant there. It's paler colour. So next is a size 10. Now I did notice the line in this one. I just wanted to let you know it doesn't continue, so it is just part of the stone. And there's no line at the back, so it's not a crack, but just in case anyone was wondering, I did notice that just before. $185, you could get a discount on this one. 1348 is the code. Very pretty colour, also has some pretty sheen. And these are also pretty stunning size 10 statement rings. This is quite similar to the size 7 I showed before. This has so many pretty little rainbows and amazing depth of colour. Absolute whopper of a statement ring. I absolutely love that one. Hammered setting. The band's not super thick, so it does. I'm actually feeling like that could be 9.5 because I'm fitting that quite comfortably. That is 300 and 2316. That is an absolute stunner for a big ring. And the next one we have is, whoops, a big teardrop as well. Oh my God, I'm struggling with dropping things right now. All right, so this one, you can tell these are natural too, because see how you can see a little bit of yellow in these? If it was heat enhanced, none of that would be there. So quite sure, like all of our aqua, if not most of it, I should say. I don't know 100% for sure, but I would say it's most likely not treated. So beautiful colour. That one's got some nice little windows of clarity. And again, amazing statement ring, that one. That is code 1342 and 295. The split band size 10 is that 1348, I believe so. Yes, 1348, correct. 1348. And also going to size 11. Now here is one of our new pieces. It's a carved aquamarine. It's got a little flower carving on it. And it also has a really pretty sheen. So just because carved gemstones are a little more unusual, I decided to add this to our collection. So the size 11, 3256 is 176. And the other size 11s are really pretty deep aqua. One's got some stunning sheen in that one too. Definitely a 9.5. Oh no, that one is a 10. This one is definitely a 10. It was the other one next to it that I said I thought was a 9.5. This one is definitely 10. I'll double check on the ring sizer for you. Yeah, so that is bang on a 10. So the big line is the 10, I believe. Or is that, hang on, just double check against another one. Yeah, see that one is the 9.5. Let me check another 10. Oh, okay. This one's definitely 10. I think maybe that one is like, this might be like 9 3/4. It's just a bit below. Yeah, that one isn't quite 10 actually, Catherine. I could possibly, yeah, it's close to 10 once I've squished it on there. So if you can do like just under a 10, it'll be fine. But the other one was definitely like a 9 and even 9 to 9.5. So I might even relabel that as a 9. I'll put it up there for now. Yes, whereas the other ones, so the thicker band I would say is more of a 10.5 than an 11. And yeah, I'll double check. The new size 11 is definitely 11. Sometimes there is a little discrepancy depending on the width of the band. Yes, so Kiralee, with the ring sizes, now I realised there's one slight flaw with those ring sizes. I thought they were out by like a whole size, but it actually just depends on how tight you make them on your finger. So I'm not too sure whether or not it's going to work if I get that particular type of ring sizer. I'll show you guys what I mean. So unfortunately I got in this whole batch of what I was going to give away as some free ring sizes. Let me see if I can open this. So they're a band that you can put on your finger to double check your ring size. So they come like this. You put them on like so. And then ideally you're meant to be able to take your size. Now, I know that I am usually a size 9 on this finger. So if I was to make this a 9, like I could technically make this look like I'm a size 8. Because if I put it on tightly, if I measure from my knuckle, then it's probably going to be accurate. So it depends where you take your measurement. Ideally, you should be taking it over the knuckle, which is the biggest part of your finger. So they do still work if you take it right, but there's still more variation in this than I would like to say to people that they're... Do you know what I mean? So I almost feel like I have to do a video on how to use these to get your measurements. But maybe I'll still give them away. Maybe I'll give you guys each a sample today. Just have a play with and let me know what you think. Because I don't want to give out ring sizes that are incorrect, obviously. Because that's just going to create more confusion. But if you know you're confident with your ring sizes, I'd be curious how you find these, so that we can gift them to people and have them available on the website for people if they want them. Okay, so the round ring metal sizes. Yeah, so look, you can buy those on eBay really cheaply if you really want to. I could stock them, but they're like, you could just as easily go into a jeweler and get your sizes taken so you don't have to spend any money. Yeah, it just depends on what you want to do. So yeah, so anyway, Catherine, it does mean that one is I'll still call that, it's probably like just under a 10. This one was also definitely 10. Can I see oval 3037? Yes, sure. I'll just finish off their last couple of rings and then we'll do pendants. So I was just finishing this one, 2317 for 170. Now, like I just said, this is probably more 10.5 based on the thicker band. It's a gorgeous ring, that one. And the last size 11 is this one here, which again also has the slightly wider band. I can double check the sizing of that. Beautiful colour. That's 180 and 2878. So the pendant that you're looking at is this one here, Catherine. It's actually gorgeous. It's a really pretty colour. I think that's a bit of either quartz or smoky quartz. I think, unless it's a little bit of, I don't know if it would be morganite because it's part of the same stone. And because it's a beryl, it could also just be like a colourless. But yeah, I'm not 100% sure. It is definitely still in alignment with the same stone, which is why I'm wondering what it is exactly. But it is a bit of a white bit. That one is 3037 for 120. And you could use some points on that one. A very pretty piece. I'll show that one on. So sold that instead of the faceted one. Is that correct? Okay, so I'll pop that one back. The faceted teardrop, that one's back on the table. And I'll show this one on for you. So that is the colour of that one. It's a really pretty blue. So a bit more pale than the others, and I think that really stands out on the skin. Okay, so sold that one for Catherine. Thank you. Alrighty, so next we have a very gorgeous dark aqua. This one has little red inclusions in it, which are natural. You can see. Sings to your heart. Oh, perfect. Well, it must be for you. This little one is only $80. Great price. That one is 3032. $80 is a great price. And next is a new arrival. Beautiful deep blue aqua. Looks like ocean, that one. Just the way the stone sits. And that one is 4527 and 189. So all of our beautiful pieces are open backed. Next one, also beautiful deep blue, 3711 and 140. Happy to show these on if you want to check colour. This next one has some beautiful, like a sheen to it, a little rainbow inside as well. And that one is 175, 3713. It's like some nice clarity in amongst the white lines. Next is one of our newer designs. Beautiful colour of this one too. That one is 135 and 3706. You can see there's quite a difference in price from the cap, with the cap to the facet, isn't there? Next one, quite a big piece and very interesting. The texture inside this one. This is 3040 and 280. Beautiful large blue. I feel like that would pair really nicely with either of those bigger statement rings. That one in particular looks really nice, but either of those. Largest teardrop that we have is this beautiful piece. Again, just seeing that teeny hint of yellow tells me these are definitely natural colour. May I please get a faceted aqua bracelet? Oh, yes. So we do have a couple of sizes, I think, Catherine. I would have to just check which one you want. 190 and 3705. I'll just finish these last couple of pendants and I'll go find the bracelets of aqua. We showed them the other week. Another stunning piece. Little window inside this one. This is 175 and 3717. Find that one on our website. Now this is a new arrival. I've got a piece that's very similar, and I adore this green coloured aqua. It's really, really pretty. It's got a lot of clarity. That one is $3.99 and 4528. Isn't that pretty? I'm going to show that on. Claiming 3705 for Lisa. Thank you, Lisa. I'll show that one on for you. And if there's any other pieces you guys would like to see on, I'm just going to move this down to the bottom row for now. So row 1 and row 2. So Lisa, that's the beautiful piece that you've claimed. It's such a gorgeous deep aqua. So the stronger blue ones are very resonant to the throat chakra. When they've got a bit of green in them, like this one, they start to connect the heart chakra with the throat. So I would say that they are very good for calming your emotions. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? Good for calming the emotions, but also for helping to speak from the heart as well. So that connection of heart and throat is quite powerful with the green aqua. So that's the big one. And also I'll just show, this is the deep blue in the largest piece as well. So you can see the difference of colour. Very, very pretty dark blue, that one. And I'll show you the smallest. So this is row 2, number 1, the smallest square pendant. This one's only $80. Gorgeous colour as well. If anyone wants to see any of the other pendants on from the first row, just let me know. And I will do the raw pieces next. The price of the really large one, the large green one is $3.99. That's a new arrival. And the large blue one was $2.80. So, yeah, they're quite reasonably priced for the size. Okay, so we do also have raw aqua. I'll start with the earrings in the raw aqua. So we've got larger single crystal earrings there. These are $105. I also have a double drop raw aqua earring. They're a pale blue. They're $100, code 1101. Can I get 2 of the pendant jewelry boxes with glass top? Are they the ones with, like, I think there's 12 sections. Is that right, Lisa? And I'll add those to your order. We actually just restocked our jewelry ring boxes and the large pendant boxes, as well as the triple stand bracelet stands, you guys. We were sold out of them. I can show those quickly if anyone wants me to go and have go and show you what we've got and prices. All right, I'm a happy Piscean March baby, my first ever piece of Aquamarine. Hooray! Oh, you'll love it, Catherine. Such a beautiful one to wear. Becomes quite a staple in anyone's collection, I think, Aqua. Always good to have a nice calming crystal to work with on the days where you feel like you're going to be needing a bit of balance around stress and emotions. So Aquamarine, $65 for the petite raw earrings. I also have a couple of petite raw rings in Aqua. These are really nice quality little rings. I have a size 8, and that one is $56, code 333. I also have a size 5. Marie, if you're there, that's code 333 and also 56. So size 5 and size 8. That's got a little rainbow in the stone, I think. So just those 2 in this particular style. I do have more raw aqua rings, fine band rings that are slightly lower price point, but these are slightly higher quality stones in them, so they're a little bit more. Now, also in the raw aqua, let's pop over here. Have a look. Now, just a little reminder, if you haven't already shared, to share the live so that you can be in the draw for our share prize at the end of the live. So also in the rings, now these are ones that we already have on the website. I love this beautiful deep blue. This is a size 8. Oh, feels a bit smaller than an 8. I think this might be more like a 7. So raw, beautiful blue raw stone. Sits nice and flat. That one is $180, code 1360. Thank you for sharing. I'll just add you to our share draw. Okay. And we also have one more larger raw aqua. Now this says size 7, but I think this is more like, maybe it's just me today, but feels like it might be more like a 6.5. That's $148. Looks like a half moon shape. 1362 is the code. So both of those raw ones you can use some points on if you want to get a discount. A fairly new piece that we've got in is this gorgeous multi-stone with green kyanite, teal aqua and aquamarine. Now it is split in the middle, so it could be made slightly larger. That is currently a size 8. It's $135. Code J8. Pretty color combo, those 3. Only piece that I have like it. Obviously you could pair it really nicely with a number of different stones. Thank you for sharing, Emily. Okay, now we also have one little petite aqua pendant. That is $49. Oh, to be an 8. $49, code RAQ. Now, one of our new pieces is this gorgeous little raw aqua with peridot. It's a beautiful combination with heart and throat chakra balancing going on there. That one is $218 and code 738. So it does sit lovely and flat. It is a natural little piece of aqua in there. Very simply set, and a gorgeous sparkling green peridot. We also have a stunning combo piece with 2 raw aquas and a watermelon tourmaline with moonstone, and energetically this just has a really soothing, comforting sort of energy. With both the watermelon for the heart and then the moonstone, I always get like a really nice emotional balance from this piece with the aqua as well. So that one there is code 1521 and 245. So this is a piece you could also get a discount with your rewards. A new piece, I think I saved the best for last. This is such a special piece of aqua. Even though it's raw, it's got this amazing sheen inside it, which sort of comes out with the light. And it's got little rainbows inside as well. Such a pretty piece. And look at all the rainbow in that. Really nice colour. So beautiful raw aqua. That one is code 737 and 249. I'm going to show that one on. And any others you guys want to see on, just let me know. A message after the live. Yes, thank you, Lisa. I don't have my assistant today, so I'll check that after. So that is the size of the beautiful big raw piece. Should I get that tag out of the way? So I feel like it might sit nicer a bit lower down. I don't know that it sits as well on a collar. I would say wearing it on a softer chain would make it sit a bit better. Yeah, the raw piece is really stunning. I was really drawn to it. Feels really good on this one too. Super soothing energy. I'll also show you the other new piece, the small one. I think this might be a bit big, this collar, but we'll give it a go. But for size, it's a lovely little petite piece. And then the moonstone piece I'll show on as well. So then that is pretty much, I'll show a few of the aqua crystals. And how stunning is that? I can't believe no one's claimed that piece. It's got such a beautiful balancing energy. You've got raw kunzite. Oh yes, the raw kunzite. We've still got a couple of those pieces available. They're absolutely stunning. All right, so I'm going to show you some aqua crystals. I might do some special deals on some of these. Now we've got a few smaller specimens available. So these are all natural. Hey Leanne, how are you? Welcome to the live. We've just finished showing our new aqua jewellery. There's our older and newer in together. Some stunning faceted aqua there. And we've also, we're just still about to do the Tanzanite and Malachite. We've shown our new arrivals in our new collection of rings and the Terahertz jewellery as well. So just so you know what we're doing today. So little crystals of aqua. So I am going to take 15% off any of the Aquamarine crystals. This little one's got some nice little natural crystal structure there and rainbows inside. That one's only $28, code S17. Did the stunning pendant sell? Which one? Do you mean the big, this one? This one has not sold because it does have a bit of a price tag attached to it. However, we've got loads of stunning pieces available and they will be up on the website in a couple of weeks. So 15% off any of the little natural aqua specimens. That one there is, oh, I just got head tingles off this one. S15 for $45. It's got some strong higher vibe energy, that one. And then this one is a combination of beautiful muscovite, which often forms with, like muscovite mica forms in with aquamarine. Hope you're having a lovely Easter, Leanne. So this little one is 28 S16. It's like little wings. Dare I ask the price? Of course you can. That one was code 739. It's $11.84. So it is quite a large piece of aqua, that one. Yes, but it isn't, as someone called it earlier, it's a real dreams, a piece of dreams. Okay, so that was the three little pieces. Now I do have some bigger pieces. So this is a natural larger crystal. So it's all its natural natural structure. These have not been polished. And it's really hard to show these on camera, but they're quite beautiful. Got really good clarity. And muscovite mica forming on the top. Oh, I'm so sorry, Leanne. That must be such a hard time for you at the moment. I hope he's getting the care he needs now. It's a difficult thing for anyone to go through. This is S2 for $190. I'm looking at this stunning rainbow up the top. So 15% off any of these aqua specimens. This one, oops. So this has got a couple of crystals forming together. Oh, wow, look at the rainbow on that one. Yeah, I get like all kinds of fairy mermaid, like it definitely connects with elemental energy, that one. Very special piece. Sometimes I just come across pieces like that. I'm like, I know it's expensive, but it just, I couldn't not take it home, and I couldn't not like have it out there for everybody else before I claim it. Terms for lay-by, Leanne. Okay, because you're a good customer and because I know you've got an excellent payment history with me, I'd be more than happy to lay by that piece for you if you're really connecting with it. Normally, lay-by terms are 20% deposit to secure it, and then you can have up to usually 8 weeks to pay off the remaining 80%. So you can do them as fortnightly or weekly payments. Yeah, that's usually the terms. I can be a little bit flexible, but yeah, this is a general guide. Happy to send you something through about like the lay-by agreement to have a look at if you like. Just so you guys know, we don't normally offer lay-bys, but on pieces that are over $1,000 and you have a good payment history with me, I'm always happy to do a lay-by. It's a lot of extra work for us to have to do lay-by as opposed to a afterpay, because we have to create a number of invoices, and you know, keeping track of payments and stuff is a bit more work for us. So we just only offer lay-by on rare instances, but there's a few of you that we've done lay-by for, and of course we're happy to do that when it's appropriate. So S6 was $140, so you got 15% off that one. It's also a beautiful piece with multiple crystals. This next piece is a very unusual aquamarine. It's very clear, and it's got like multiple terminations. I don't know if you can sort of see, but it's not a normal crystal structure of aquamarine. Like it's like a cluster almost, multi-pieces. Would I mind? I can do the math. Yeah, sure. So if you want, I'm happy to send through a lay-by after. That's fine. The only thing is, actually, I won't be able to do it straight away, Leanne, only because I have to go out for dinner tonight, and I might be able to send it later, depending on what time I get home. But I can send something through tomorrow morning. Yeah. So this one here was $140, code S3. Another very unusual aquamarine for any collectors out there. This is like, I've never seen a piece forming like this. It's got like lots of little crystals in a cluster, but forming on multiple, like every surface. There's like, it's a full cluster of lots of little crystals. So let me just quickly check. I'll get my phone. So the 20% deposit on that, let's just have a quick look. So it was $11.84 divided by 5, because that's 20%. Oops, hang on. $11.84 divided by 5. So 20% would be $236.80. So that would be the deposit, and then you could do 4 payments of the same amount for the over 8 weeks. So if you wanted to do that as a fortnightly lay-by over 2 months, that's what you would be needing to do. How much is the cluster? The cluster is $178 and then 15% off. AQS1, very interesting piece, that one. I can just hear Aya meowing. I'm just going to let her inside. You know what she just wanted? She took me outside to give her pats in the sun. She always does that. She'll meow at me, and then she'll walk back outside and take me to a sunny spot and flop. I'm like, oh, okay. All right. Yes, have a think about it, Leanne. If you want to claim it before it goes on the website, then yeah, that's fine. Just let us know in the next couple of days. No rush. Okay, where were we up to? Oh, yeah, so I just have a couple more interesting aqua pieces. So this is a muscovite cluster with a lot of little crystals inside. So you've got one here, the big one. And you've got some smaller, beautiful little crystals clustered inside that piece. So that one is 180 S11. Gorgeous piece there. You'll find with muscovite mica, it is quite soft, so you just have to be careful handling these. And the last piece, I can't believe we even still have this piece here. It is the most special little twin of aqua. 2 beautiful crystals, and you can look straight into these. So little twin there, 2 beautiful crystals in muscovite. That one is 195, code S5. And on the back there you can also see the crystal actually goes through. It's a really special piece, that one. Loving your new faceted bracelets. Oh, thank you for reminding me about bracelets. I have to get them out. Hang on. The teardrop ring, do you mean... okay, so this teardrop ring here... Whoops, I'm going to have to put my charger on. This teardrop ring is a size 8. This teardrop ring is a size 10. This teardrop ring is also a size 8. So 10 and 8. I think you were... And were you a 10, Lisa? That's what the big one looks like on. That was $295, code 1342. Lisa, I'm not sure if you've signed up to our loyalty program yet or not, but if you guys haven't, I'll quickly go through it actually. I'll go get the bracelets and then I'll show you how you guys can join our loyalty program. Okay, so the aqua bracelets, we had 2 different faceted aqua bracelets. I'll have to check the website for the price of these. There was the round facet, and there was also, the 4mm square. Sorry, saw that. So that was aqua. Oh, there's teal apatite as well. So that's teal apatite and that's aqua. So depending on which blue you prefer, the aqua is paler than the teal apatite. So they're all, I think they were 28. Let me just double check the website, Catherine. So either of these were $34. I think there is an amazonite, yes. Amazonite is 28. So 28. Lost my garnet faceted bracelet. Don't know how. Oh, we definitely have some right here if you want, Leanne, but what a shame you lost it. You can always wait and see if it turns up, but I do have garnet right here as well. Let me just double check what I've got available. So I think we sold quite a lot of garnet last week. Oh, garnet, where are you? It says I only have one left in garnet in the square facet. It's probably being photographed. So if you want it, let me know. It'll be the last one that we have. And claiming amazonite, thank you very much. If anyone else wants to claim, these are available online as well. Alrighty, cool. Aren't they gorgeous? Like, they're just such a nice way to add a little touch of sparkle to an outfit, or yeah, nice way to work with gemstone energy as well. And a lot, like, obviously a lot less expensive than silver jewellery because you don't have the silver. So it's definitely a very affordable way to work with crystals. Or even if, like, you just want to sort of try out a particular frequency of a gemstone before committing to a larger purchase, it's a good way to do it as well. Anyway, one teal aqua bracelet for Gail. So sorry I missed that, Gail. I'll do that right now. Thank you so much. So for anyone who is interested in claiming any of the bracelets, they are already on the website. Let me just double check something. Okay, so if you just do a search for faceted bracelet, you can see that the faceted square gemstone bracelets you can find easily online. You just have to select whichever one that you want, and you'll notice that there might be some difference in prices, but obviously you can see the price as it comes up. So garnet is coming up as sold out now because I've just added that for Leanne. But yeah, we've got quite a lot to choose from there. So if you're wanting to have a little look, if you guys want to add any bracelets to your orders, I'd recommend just buying them direct off the website. And then if you're wanting to combine shipping for anything on the website this weekend with your live show order, just send me a message and say I'm going to be combining shipping, and we'll give you a code to use at checkout so that you don't have to pay shipping on your invoice when you check out. So if it's under 200, we can help you save on shipping there. So 1 teal and 1 aqua. No, I did not get the aqua. So just double checking, it was the teal and aqua of the same square one, right? So Gail, they're both for you. Thank you for checking. So just before I move on, was there anything else in aqua you guys wanted to see again? So raw, cab or facet? And I'm going to actually quickly detour over to my computer. So for those of you who haven't yet joined our loyalty program, we are about to relaunch it in the next, we'll probably actually do it this week. I wasn't sure exactly when because I was meant to go away this week and now I'm not going away till the following week. I'll try and finish it up this week. But if you click on where it says reward, this will open up where you can join our loyalty program. So even if you're a customer, you're not automatically joined to our loyalty program. You need to just join. It's free to join. If you click on the join, you just add your details to create your account. Once you create an account, it will import all of your previous orders with us, and you will already have a number of points. So for those of you who've been shopping live with me for some time, you could have thousands of points already there. So it's definitely worth joining. So how to earn points is very easy. You get 10 points for every $1 that you spend with us, and that's from your first order that you have already placed with us. So most of you already have points. You can also get some extra points easily for signing up, liking and following our pages. Signing up to emails will also give you an extra voucher if you're not already subscribed. So that's a quick and easy way to earn points. And how to redeem your points is also very easy. We are looking at, so this is how to redeem points. You can see there's different vouchers. Just click redeem and it'll take however many points off your total. You can earn up to a $75 voucher, but there is a minimum spend attached to some of these vouchers, so please just be aware of that. The other thing is we're also introducing tiers. So there'll be different VIP tiers based on your lifetime spend. So that's, you'll notice that we'll have 5 different tiers, and the top level tier customers will be our diamond members. They will have specific things which I don't want to say too much now. So all I'll say is that each tier will have its own extra bonuses. When you go to the next level, you will unlock extra discounts or extra points or whatever. And the different level tiers will have extra benefits attached. So there's both points and there's tiers as well. So we're hoping that that will work better. Before we were only doing points, and a lot of you being our live show customers shop the new arrivals mainly with us, weren't seeing as much benefit with our previous program. Unfortunately, like always, new arrivals are not going to be able to be discounted. However, you may be able to get other benefits like maybe earning extra points or having lower shipping thresholds, or trying not to say too much, maybe having free insurance after a certain point, etc. So we're just trying to see how we can give you guys some extra benefits for being very loyal customers. So if you guys are have feedback on the, like before we launch the new program, now's a good time to give it to us by private message preferably, on how you found the current system and if there's anything about it you really don't like or anything that you really do like, because we haven't implemented the new one just yet, so we can still be flexible based on people's feedback. So can I get an amethyst square bracelet too? Yes, you can. Sorry, I missed that. Where are we? Amethyst. Yes. Hang on, that's not square. There's a couple of sizes in the square ones too, guys. Like the 3mm one is what you guys just chose. Oh yeah, amethyst is 3 as well. So that's the amethyst for you, Catherine. Thank you. All right, so we'll do Tanzanite next. And I am very excited to share some of our new Tanzanite with you guys. I have been so connected with Tanzanite lately. It's a really, really beautiful gemstone to work with to help anchor you to the higher dimensions or the higher chakra energy. It grounds our energy into higher consciousness, which, like, in a funny way, even though I'm like, when I wear it, even though I'm being more grounded in a higher chakra space, maybe it's just me, I don't know, but I feel more centered and aligned. And I actually feel more grounded in a weird way, even though, like, I'm not out of body, I'm very much in my body and centered, but I can really feel my consciousness open up to those higher levels to draw that into my body. So really great one for anyone who wants to do channeling work, or even just to open up more to your own intuition, open up any of your psychic abilities a bit more, to connect more with your own guides, all of that sort of stuff. Tanzanite is a really powerful one to connect with all of that energy. Plus it channels in divine love, so connecting from the crown through to the heart. It's a beautiful one to work with. So it just feels really expansive, but also like in a way that's not kind of ungrounded, if that makes sense. Anyway, this is probably one of the largest raw pieces of Tanzanite that I think I've ever seen, that we've had the privilege of getting. So of course I had to claim it. It is an absolute whopper of a piece. So beautiful. That one is 722 and code is 758. So pretty special piece, that one, for someone who is lucky enough to claim it. I do have a number of smaller pieces though, but as you can see, Tanzanites don't normally get so big. It's hard to, well, that are within a reasonable, when I say reasonable, like I'm saying under $1,000. Yes, even the larger pieces of Tanzanite we have are still relatively well priced for Tanzanite. So here are some more natural crystals that have just been simply set. Now you'll notice that some of these still, I tried to find pieces that still had their natural crystal structure showing, and I believe these are quite natural pieces in that you can still see some of the well, you'll see from the next pieces. This one's actually got quite a lot of the purple colour, but Tanzanite naturally does colour change a little. So on some angles it's more blue, on some angles it's more purple. This one's only $150, by the way. 759 is the code. Some of these pieces you'll see, like this one is, oh, if I can get it to show, it's actually quite clear, but you can see there's a couple of different colours showing from different angles. A really bright violet, then you've almost got like a more bluey color when you go at a different angle, and this one also has, it's, oh, I have to show it against the white because you can't see it so well there, but it's also got like a slightly different color on the right. Can you see that? It's like a bit more kind of neutral colored. It's really hard to show these, but that shows me that they usually, when they're heat treated, you don't see that, so these are more likely to be more natural pieces. Do I still have the dangly spiral with Tanzanite? No, I don't have those ones anymore, unfortunately. I think, were they the ones with the little flowers in them maybe? Anyway, this one shows really nice crystal structure. There is an opalescence, but there's also like a different color It's really hard to show the colour. It's like a pale pale lavender rather than the violet sort of colours. So different colours in there. So that one is 96 and 762. 762. Yeah, someone did purchase those ones online. This particular piece is also quite transparent. So I've tried, there you go. You can see the colour a bit better there as well. What I'm trying to talk about. It's almost like a golden colour in the Tanzanite, which is also its natural colour. So Tanzanite is a form of zoisite. Claiming 762 for Colina. Thank you. Okey-dokey. And Sandine, can I see the 151 on? Yes, sure. Oh, sorry, 762 has gone, but don't worry, I got a couple more petite ones like that. So 759 was 150. Yeah, I think that was a particularly nice one, Colina, wasn't it? So that is the size of the 151. So it's quite a good size piece. It's a great price, honestly, with Tanzanite. I'll show you the big one on too, just while I've got this turned around so you can see the size. It's absolutely stunning, this Tanzanite. Look at that. Huge. Wow, this has got some... Oh, I have to get my charger before I forget. So that's the size of the big Tanzanite. Do not want to run out of battery for the live. Okay. Could I pop 762 on, please? Yes, of course. I'm just going to pop on the 2mm collar for that one, Colina, and then I'll show the next couple on as well. Okay, I'll show this on for you. So that is the size. It's got a beautiful look to it, that one. Look at that, it's got this amazing sheen. Very, very good pick, Colina. All right, so let's have a look at the other petite pieces that we have here. I shall show you without the flash first, so you can see these are also very transparent. They've also got a mix of colour in them as well. So this little piece here is 118. Oh, I have a feeling, Colina, yours was probably meant to be the 118 one. I think someone's mislabeled this. Oh, dear. Because that one was the big piece. That was meant to be 118, and that was meant to be 96. Because that little one is also the same price, 96. I'm so sorry. That's very awkward. Okay, so these are both 96. That is 118. It was mislabeled, unfortunately. If you're still okay with that, Colina, it will be 118 on that one. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna have to switch those around because they were meant to be the $96 ones because they've both got the same code on them. So they didn't have an A and a B. That was the thing. So that'll be B. There we go. I just noticed that. I'm so sorry. All good. Happy to claim. Yeah, it's still a good price. Don't worry. I did notice that, unfortunately, when I put them out. Okay, so let's try again. The small one is this one is the 761A for 96. And that was 761B also for 96. So they both have the golden colour Tanzanite with the violet as well. So there's A or B of those two little ones. So B is for Karen, and Sandine has claimed 759. All right, so we've still got the little A still available. And Colina, you have 760 for 118. Thank you for understanding. Okay, so that is, we've got one more little petite Tanzanite, which is just the violet colour. Thank you for sharing, Gail. This is $49, code TZ. Now, the next ones we have are pendants that are cabochon and faceted. So these ones, of course, are going to be a little more. Let me just add your share, Gail, to the share list. I'll just quickly mention who I've got on there just to make sure it is up to date, that I haven't missed anyone. I have Christy Lee, Marie, Lisa, Mandy, Colina, Kira Lee, Catherine, Emily D, and Gail who have shared. So 72 for... Do you mean this petite one, Jody? The TZ one? Kind of looks like a 72. I think that's what you meant. Any little rings in Tanzanite? Yes, I do have a size 6, just the triple one. I may also have, I've got some little raw petite ones in, I think size 5 and 6 as well. I can pull those out if you like. Okay, all good, no problems, Jody. All right, so let me just keep showing these beautiful faceted pieces and then I'll do the cabs. So I will say that these are most likely slightly heat enhanced. You can sort of see with Tanzanite when it has been. The colour is absolutely beautiful, but it does have that really vibrant look to it. So this is code, and most faceted gems are more likely to be heat enhanced than, let's say, the raw ones. So this is code 494 and 343. Absolutely beautiful little faceted oval. And we have a larger faceted oval. This has the beautiful sheen through it. Reminds me of a little galaxy in there. So this one here is 392, code 765, which I also think is still a very good price. Then we also have this beautiful teardrop, which you may have seen grace our socials. It has amazing clarity. Let me just turn the flash off for a sec. Look at the clarity in that one. It's not often that you get that's got like a nice kind of balance of that color and clarity in it. Beautiful piece. That one is 392 and 766. Oh, Leanne, you shared too. Thank you. Your new sunstone ring is stunning. Even the 5.5 is a bit loose. Wow, so you're probably needing the 5s as well, hey? That's okay. Don't worry, because I'll be keeping a lookout for more small pieces as well in the future. And I can get smaller than 5 in some stones. So we can actually get as small as size 3 and 4. It's a more limited selection, obviously, but I can get very petite sizes. And I think I've also mentioned to you guys, we're also having a chat with a supplier about, well, a couple of my suppliers I've already said, like, we want up to size 13, if possible, in jewellery, in rings. So we're trying to have a good broad variety for those of you who might want larger or small sizes. But if you're looking for specific stones, Leanne, maybe send me a private message just so I can keep an eye out for you next time I do some picking. All right, so let's have a look. We have a very pretty little teardrop cab, which I have a pair of earrings that will match this. That's code 763 and 343. Again, that's got beautiful clarity and color. And I'm just going to quickly show the little earrings because I think they would go beautifully with that pendant. They're code 109 and 150. Again, beautiful clarity of those ones. You can have a look at them together as a little set. They would look beautiful. I'm staring at the massive smoky I bought for my fiance for Christmas with, oh, that piece was so magical. I'm so glad you get to enjoy it as well. It looks, that was the one with the garden quartz, wasn't it? I remember I secretly did have that out and got to sit with it a few times. It was so nice. Yeah, it was a very special piece, that one. Fitting a 7 on my index finger, so don't know what's going on. Well, yeah, I suppose, you know, different fingers you will definitely fit different sizes on. This one is $3.92 and code 764. Also beautiful colour. And we still have one larger Tanzanite here, which has amazing, it's like a galaxy stone, this one. This is our largest cab, and this one is $660, code 3018. I had method in my madness, and yes, amazing garden quartz. I've popped this one of our Tanzanite beaded necklaces. So you can see it will go beautifully if you want to double up your Tanzanite. Highly recommend the Tanzanite necklace. This one is $189. I've only got 2 available. And I also have a larger faceted Tanzanite necklace. I must admit, I've just got it aside. I'll have to grab it if anyone wants me to show them. But it is larger beads. It's about $500-ish. So if you're interested, I'll grab it, but it's I just had it from a photo shoot the other day, so I forgot to put it back out for today. Okay, we'll do rings next. So that is all of our pendants, all the beautiful cab and faceted Tanzanite. Oh, I also have one necklace. Now the necklace is actually a longer necklace. So for any of you who prefer wearing, like, say 20-inch and longer, this necklace is about 20 inches. And as you can see, each little crystal is really gorgeous. You could pair this with our petite raw earrings. Will look gorgeous with that. And we also have some petite raw petite raw rings as well. So let me just show this on, and then I might show on a couple of the cab and facet pieces too. So I'm just going to put this on its shortest length because it is quite a long necklace. And we have this same necklace in a couple of different stones. So it actually sits quite low on me. But for anyone who's maybe who requires a little larger necklace, or if you want one that sort of hangs a little lower, these are quite pretty. I would have liked them to sit a bit higher and then had a length. So this is at its shortest length, so it does go a fair bit lower. But we do have this particular one in pink tourmaline and also blue apatite still available. So personally, this is too long for me, but for some people that would work really well. If you need a slightly larger necklace, it will sit up higher. So beautiful Tanzanite. It's a really good price. It's worth sharing when you get to see the stone every day. Absolutely, exactly, 100%. The necklace is $178, which is actually a really good price. I just want to show you the longest length as well. I have to double check the length of this, but longest length is probably like 24 inches, I would say, 24 to 25. So it definitely has a bit more length to it, but for some people, if you're a little wider around the neck, you might, or have a bigger bust, you might find that that actually works for you. So let's go on with the rings. Yeah, you and your smokies, Kiralee. Yes, yes, we do. All right, I'll pop that one back on its. Yes, you got the Herkimer one. How do you find the length of it, Leanne? I know, like, to be honest, it's nice to have some longer ones because often they are a shorter style. But yeah, we got lucky with those. So size 6, we do have this design. I can get in other sizes, but at the moment we only have it as a 6. I might actually put that on a smaller finger. That might be smaller than a 6 actually. I could easily wear that as a 5. So $125 for the triple Tanzanite, code 2794. Need to catch up in the smoky collection, hey? So funny, there's a few people who love their smokies. Well, if you want, Emily, we can always go check out the smoky section if you need some help. We've definitely got quite a lot in our smoky, and you haven't seen our stuff for a while, so yeah, we've got a couple of beautiful smoky crystals, but we also have quite a lot of Pretty special smoky jewellery, including some smoky Morella quartz jewellery. I don't know if you've seen that. It's a local smoky quartz found in Victoria that we've had set into pendants and rings. So yeah, that's a really dark natural smoky. It's very beautiful. All right, so this is $2.15. It is size 8, 2797. Again, I can get this design in larger stones, but I've only got the 8 available at the moment. Quite love that triple stack. Yes, Kiralee. Well, that's the thing. We're as I said, we're trying to be size inclusive with our jewellery, because I know that it's so easy to find lots of places that only really stock smaller sizes in jewellery, which I find quite surprising. It's a bit like walking into a clothes store that only sells like size 6 to 8, and you're like, well, hang on. Anyway, here's another new arrival. This is actually pink tourmaline and tanzanite. Size 8. Pretty combo with the raw and the facet. Beautiful coloured tourmalines there. That one is $150 and 483 is the code. Have problems choosing. I love my smoky pendant. Oh, that's right. I do remember you got I remember you got that smoky pendant. Isn't that a nice design? It's beautiful, isn't it? The raw with the facet as well. So that was size 8. Now going up to size 9. So I've got a few in size 9. Now this design, actually that feels like it could be, again, my hands are hot today. Might be an 8.5 to 9 because of the wider design. Sorry, like obviously the bands themselves aren't that wide, but you get what I mean. So 2795, I also have in a 10 for $195. Yeah, it's nice to see some different designs with the silver work. It's not overly like sort of fussy looking, but it's nice to have like the multi-stone design, I reckon. So $195 in a 9 or a 10. I'll show you the 10 at the same time. So you can see they're pretty similar, slightly different stones. So 2796 is the size 10. Like the one with the triple. Wonder what that would look like with a round crystal in the middle. You mean this one over here with the raw, or one of these stacked ones? So in Tanzanite, we also have a raw Tanzanite feather design. Again, we have this design in a number of different stones, and I can probably get different sizes if you like that one with the brass accents. That's $88, code 4224. Okay. We also have in size 9 a couple of the larger cabochon rings. So this one here is an 8.5 to 9. It's absolutely stunning quality, color, and just that sheen on it as well. So this could fit 8.5 to 9, I'd say. I think that one, yeah, I'll say 8.5 is probably right on that. It's $656 and $297. Really, really stunning quality in gemstone there. The larger cabs are definitely a lot harder to come across, and are also obviously more expensive for that reason. Prices jump up a lot with Tanzanite when they get a lot larger. So this is one of the sand cast designs like we had in the aqua earlier, but in Tanzanite. So this one is $395. Code 2800, also size, it says size 9, but I'm going to put it as a size 8 for now. So this is the same as the size 7 aqua. I've got that same design that I showed earlier. Interesting, the aqua is actually more expensive only because we've had that one for a little while, and that's newer. With the silver prices have gone up since then. And it's actually got more silver on it too. I can feel the weight of that one. Can I get the pink tourmaline Tanzanite in an 11? I can ask. I can definitely ask. Let me just do a quick pic of it to remind myself. All right, I've taken a picture. just ask my supplier on Tuesday. All right, so that was 9. We're going up to size 10s. Oh, no, this is a 9 as well. I've got one faceted Tanzanite here. Such a stunning little piece. Gosh, I cannot fit 9s at the moment. My hands are definitely swollen. Okay, so that is a beautiful little triangle Tanzanite. That one is code 299 and 343. Beautiful colour, so vibrant, that one. So that's the only faceted ring I currently have. I can get more faceted. I do have a size 10 in the cab, the large cab. That's also got beautiful sheen on it. It's quite a big stone in that one. Can I get a single small cab ring like the triple stack? Yeah. Yes, I can, absolutely. 2005 is the code, and that is 530. So, Michelle, I can definitely get just very simple Tanzanite rings, absolutely. I have had them, they've just already sold, and I haven't restocked them yet. So, even in our, let me just have a quick look online, actually. I'm wondering if in any of our other designs we have that already, just not on the table. I just noticed there's also this size 7 that I forgot to put on the table. So that little checkerboard facet, which is a simple little stone there, is code 298 and 250. So yes, that is the only single oval. I'm like, I know we had one, and I was just looking on the website and realised that one wasn't there. So that is that piece. I don't know. I'm just seeing if so we do have also the raw fine band rings, which are 35. I think I've got a size 5 and 6 in those, but I don't think we have any others at the moment. So that's it at the moment in the rings. I just put an order through for something. Can I add the little Tanzanite to the same parcel? Oh, yeah, absolutely. Let me just have a quick look, Jodie, and I'll just make sure I take it off the table then. We have the spend and save stuff literally like just here. So we can do spend and save after this too, you guys. Although it is 5 o'clock, I say that and I'm like, oh, actually, I'm probably going to have to go in like half an hour. So I've got to finish up a little early today. Oh, green kyanite. Nice. So this is the one that you've just purchased, Jodie, the green and blue kyanite. It's a beautiful little pendant. So I'll put that in your basket and I'll just make sure that I add your orders together. Thank you for letting us know. So we'll just credit your shipping on the live invoice, okay? Let me just put a note about the single Tanzanite rings too, Michelle. Single cab Tanzanite, just in a simple design. Okay. I'm just going to have a quick look at something in tourmaline because I'll show you what I'm thinking of. Are you wanting something like this, Michelle? Like this is a tourmaline, but just like that, right? Just like a very simple oval. Because I can definitely get just like that sort of size, probably in Tanzanite. Okay, can I see row 2, number 2 in Tanzanite? This one here? Yeah, I could see what you were trying to say. Oh, we're definitely going to do Malachite. I'll do the new stuff, the old stuff you might be able to have a look at online. So $3.92 for that one, Sandine, code 764. It's got beautiful transparency. I'll just show it on for you because I haven't actually shown any of the faceted pieces on yet. Oh, in rings, my bad. Okay. Row 2, number 2, this one here. Still got the little faceted one on. That is a beautiful ring in Tanzanite. Kiralee has one similar and I also have one similar, and I tell you what, I get so much wear out of it. I feel like Tanzanite's one of those stones that you end up wearing, like you just want to keep wearing it for a period of time to work with it. It's really special. So that one there was code 297 and 656. You could probably get a discount on that one, Sandine. Can I see it with your pendant? Sure. So the pendant does have a paler colour. I can show it on though. Otherwise, if you're wanting a match like that, funnily enough, the one that I actually have on, whoops, hang on. So that was the one that I picked up, would go quite well, or of course the bigger one. But I'll wear yours just so you can see what they would look like together. If you're feeling drawn to the raw, stick with that because they do have slightly different energy. So that's your claim, and this is the ring. So that's those two together. I'm also, is there a paler ring? You could go the raw one, because that's quite a big cab. Let me just see. Can you do size 8? Because I was going to say there is always the little raw, size 8 that's got pink tourmaline on the sides, but that's probably a paler colour that would go with it. Otherwise, I could look at finding a more sizable raw ring. Could ask my supplier if you like. Yes. So while I've got this turned around, I was going to show the micro bead on as well for whoever was interested. So I've got the micro bead with the cab pendant to show. You certainly don't need to wear these with anything, but I was wearing with a faceted rose quartz. It looks so pretty together. 8 might be a squeeze. Yeah, that's okay. Look, I can always look at sourcing something for you next time I see my supplier. So I'll just show without the pendant as well. So just the beaded necklace just on its own is really pretty. It doesn't even need anything, just like that. And it does feel really nice to wear just on its own. So that is, it's not a faceted micro bead, they're just small beads. Can I claim the size 8 ring, Marie? Yes, the one with the pink tourmaline that I just showed, or a different one? That was the 8 with the pink tourmaline. 483 for 150. Or was it a different one? Just let me know. Yes? Okay, thank you. So if you prefer to wait, Sandine, I mean, you could possibly go with any of the smaller pieces. The smaller pieces do look paler compared to the big ones, if that makes sense. So just depends on what you're looking at. So also I haven't shown this last piece, size 10. So that's the bit more of a detailed design with Tanzanite. Code 2802 and 148. Okay, now we'll move on to the earrings. Oh, before I do though, let me show this gorgeous bracelet. So we do have one very special bracelet, which is raw Tanzanite and biwa pearl. It is absolutely beautiful. Has a toggle clasp, so it's quite easy to put on yourself. And I'll just put it on for now to show. So I can fit that on the smallest, that's for me, on the smallest size. Now, it does have alternating pearl and Tanzanite with the triple biwa pearl in the middle. So if you want more pearl, then you can wear it like that. If you want a bit more Tanzanite, you just move it around and have the toggle kind of just on the inside of your wrist. So that is this. The price of this bracelet is ridiculously good, to be honest. It is slightly older stock, so you could get a discount on it, and it's already a really good price. I'm going to keep it on because I can't take it off right now. That was $3.95 and code J4. Can I please see the cab pendant bottom row far left again? The big one, Shelley. It is absolutely magnificent, that Tanzanite. That one is code 3018 and 660. This is the one I call the Galaxy Tanzanite because you can, it just with all of the little shimmers in it, just looks like a night sky. It's very, very pretty. I'll show that without the flash as well, just the other way, so you can see. You can see the transparency of that one as well. It's not super, super transparent, but it's got the beautiful blues. It is a beauty. It is so beautiful. And it's such a good size. It's definitely the biggest piece that's there. To compare it to the next one down, like colour-wise, the next one down is more transparent, but this one's more the violet colour. Yeah, it's just like your pendant, Kiralee, exactly. I got them at the same time, actually. What size was row 2, number 3? I'll have a look for you. Yeah, just to compare if you want to. Row 2, number 3. Are we talking rings? This one here was size 9. $88. Or if it was pendants, that one there is $343, code 763. Alrighty, so that is what we still have in Tanzanite in the pendants and rings. I'll keep going with the earrings. I'll do the raw first. So this first pair is a really nice pair because they've got the natural crystal, well, they're all natural crystals, but you can see the face of the crystal on these ones. And just a nice simple claw setting. So they are code 63 and $90. Excellent price. And these little ones are only $55 for the little petite Tanzanites. Code 2359. Then we have one larger pair of raw earrings. These are also natural Tanzanite as well that are not heat treated in the raw. They're $105 and 2359. We also have 2 pairs of petite faceted earrings. These are really beautiful colour. So $250 on the little ovals. They would go perfectly with the pendant that we have. Just take one off to show. If someone is after a little faceted set, they do go beautifully together. And on the right side, we have a second pair of slightly smaller. Sorry, these are really hard to show. I'm going to have to do it upside down. Super petite, but really nice clarity in these little stones. Sorry, that one's just not behaving itself, is it? There we go. You just see them. And they are $217. Code 108. It's just because I'm holding this up the wrong way. There we go. So they're the 218 and the bigger ones are 250. We also have a couple of pairs of cab earrings as well in ovals. Really beautiful clarity in those. Again, they would go beautifully with our oval pendants in the cabs. So code 110 is 188 and that's the same price for both. So you can just say left or right with these ones if you have a preference, but they're pretty similar. The last couple of pairs of Tanzanite are multi-stone earrings. So this is a gorgeous pair for $150. Kyanite, Tanzanite and Iolite. Really fantastic combo if you're wanting to open up your third eye and channeling abilities. Very strong visionary and psychic combo there. This alignment with the Kyanite to the higher chakras. The Tanzanite kind of keeps you activated and open to receive that information. And the Iolite is very opening for the third eye. So great ones for anyone who does any kind of spiritual work. 1150 is the code. And the other pair is a gorgeous combo of raw moonstone, raw Tanzanite, and Iolite. So again, beautiful combo for activating intuition. And that is 1152 for 130. I know they're both really great combo energetically, either with moonstone or Kyanite. Highly recommend. Okay, well that is all. Oh, actually I lied. I forgot the studs. Nearly forgot the raw studs. We've got 2 sizes in Tanzanite studs. The larger ones, 1186, are $65. I've only got the 1 pair in the larger size. And I've got 2 pairs of the more petite size. And they are 1181 for $50. So the 2 pairs that are there. All right, so let's move to the Malachite, which will be the last thing that we show before I do our share prize. As I said, I will finish up slightly early today. Probably by the time I've finished Malachite, it'll be about right time anyway, just so I can get to my little dinner on time. So rare that I actually get out these days. I've got to make sure I get there on time. 1181 for Karen. Do you have a preference, Karen? That's the pair, we'll call them pair 1. And hey Susan, how you going? This is pair 2. So Susan, just to give you a quick recap, I'm about to finish up with Malachite. But if you want to watch the replay and make a claim off anything from the replay, feel free to do so. I just won't be attending to any work probably until Monday, possibly Tuesday. So Monday night I might be able to, just depends on the kids. I just picked you the first pair because I think they had nicer crystals, so I've just left the ones on the stand. They're both lovely, but the other one has like nicely formed crystals on them. Can I please see the small raw earring? So Mandy, if you want, there's still the others. They're both beautiful pairs, but the other ones were just a little flatter. And this is the second pair. So we've just finished showing the beautiful Tanzanite. We have also shown some beautiful quality Aquamarine, which we've got lots of new faceted that won't be on the website until a couple of weeks. Oh, the dangles. Sorry, Mandy, I'll go back to those. Just going to do a quick scan. We have the raw aqua, lots of cabochon aqua, the rings, all the crystals were 15% off in aqua. Tanzanite we've just shown. We've got some new rings that a couple of new designs, like a little butterfly design. There's the leaf design and these couple of teardrops. And we started the live with Terahertz, which is silicon, or silica, I should say. Really interesting one to work with, very grounding, good for presence and healing work, physical healing. Healing? Oh my God. Dangles, let's go back to the faceted dangles again. Okay, there's 2 pairs of faceted dangles. They're both very high quality little gems. So this is pair number 1, which was $250. I'll hold them up to my ears so you can see the size. And pair number 2, which is very clear and bright, and they're $217. The raw dangles, no worries. I'll show them as well. Just a sec. The petite raw Mandy were these ones for $55. Yes, I'm happy to still apply. The only discount I really did was on the aqua for during the live, but you're welcome to use your vouchers for discounts. As I've said a few times, unfortunately new arrivals can't be discounted, but we can discount anything that's not a new arrival that's on the website. So you just need to email us your discount code to use. So this is the petite raw earrings. So claiming those for you, Mandy. Thank you. And Gail, the 250 ones are these ones. They're absolutely beautiful. Gorgeous quality. Thank you so much. Interested in the teardrop Malachite on the left. It's a beautiful one, that one, isn't it? Okay, let's go to Malachite. Just give me one sec while I pop these pieces in baskets. Mandy, I feel like you have purchased from me before. I'm just going to double check. Have you, if you haven't, can you send through your email to me, please? Otherwise, if you have purchased, that's fine. I'll already have your details in our system. You have. I thought so, Mandy. Thank you. Thanks so much. Okay, I'll start with the new arrivals and we'll see how we go. So, first little pendant, Kiralee. That's the one I think you had your eye on. Very interesting little piece, isn't it? It's got the brass accents. And that one is 4546 and 138. It does have a slightly matte look to it, but malachite by nature isn't very polished. So I feel like that's just because it hasn't been over polished. It's just in its more natural state. But what interesting banding on that one. So quite an interesting little piece. There's also the larger Malachite teardrop. So malachite with Chrysocolla is sometimes just shortened down to Malachite. The energies of Malachite, it's a very powerful one for connecting with the heart and throat chakras, but particularly it's a good one for birthing. So birthing literally for pregnant women, but also to birth something new into the physical. Chrysocolla eases the fear around birth, and malachite is a strong protector. So I sort of get like a yin and almost like divine feminine and almost like a divine masculine energy with malachite, where it's very protective and it helps to support. It's like, it makes me think of like a butterfly that's about to come out of its cocoon, where that stage just before it's about to emerge, it's very vulnerable. And the cocoon is like the malachite. It's like the protection that's around you while you're a bit vulnerable, perhaps in a state where you're about to shift into something and just needing that little bit of extra energetic support. Or it's also very powerful as an emotional protector against anyone who might be a bit emotionally manipulative against you in a relationship or abusive, any of that sort of imbalanced power behavior. Malachite acts as a shield against it, absorbs that negative energy so that we're not emotionally drained by those people. So it's a very powerful protector. And it's also a great one for creativity and also for helping with any sort of transformation. So this is another beautiful piece which I love, because see how you've got these little sparkly bands of fibrous malachite, and then you've got the beautiful, that it almost looks like a goddess figure to me, like a pregnant belly. That's why I loved that piece. It's just got a real goddess energy in it. 330, and that one is code 4547. Very special piece, that one. The other one that I have, which is an older piece, which also has that beautiful wavy energy and the sparkly fibrous malachite here with the Chrysocolla. And this one here is 936 for 278. So you're claiming that one, Kiralee. Okay, thank you. Okay, and we also have a ring. Now, we did show this one recently. It kind of got put out accidentally with the Shadowkite, but I'm showing it again now. It is such a stunning half of Chrysocolla malachite. It's got little brass accents on the top and the bottom, and this is a size 10. It's got a hammered band but a plain style setting, and that's 3225 and 248. So size 10. I've just got the one new arrival in the rings. Now the rest of the Malachite section in rings up here, I was actually going to offer a discount of 15%. Now I don't have time to go through them all, but if you want to have a look online, if you see a piece that you love, or if you're seeing a piece now, the top row is all size 11. We have 10, 9, 8 and 7 in sizes. So if you're seeing something you want me to show specifically that you're drawn to, I can do that now. The other new arrivals I wanted to show were in earrings. So we've got a couple of beautiful patterned pairs of Chrysocolla with Malachite. Obviously mainly Malachite, but teeny bit of Chrysocolla in the middle, and also beautiful markings on those ones. They are code 1511 and 132. And I also have this other pair which has a slightly different little extra silver balls on the setting there. Also very beautiful gemstones in those. And they are 132 as well, code 1512. And the last pair of new earrings are the little squares, which again have beautiful banding in both of those. So each of these earrings you'll see they're both symmetrical with each other. They're the same piece that's been cut in half, so you get a mirror image. I love Malachite too. 1513 is 132. So they are all the new earrings. Now I also have a couple of new crystals in Malachite. So this one has a lot of Chrysocolla on the top face. And then on the sides, you've got these amazing bands of beautiful malachite. And you've got bits of Chrysocolla in between. So that is a really nice quality piece. The back side is raw. So that's 185, code F2. Nice size for in the palm, that one. And the other piece also has really beautiful banding with both Chrysocolla and the malachite. You can actually see some of the natural Chrysocolla hasn't been polished over in the middle there. But this has got amazing patterning. It's hard to show without the reflection. All those little teeny tiny stalactite formations and the banding. And this one also has the more fibrous banding through it as well. Very beautiful piece of Malachite. And that one is 199, code F1. So again, two new pieces. Now we do have the older pieces are also going to be discounted. I'm actually going to add the next few pieces to our spend and save collection, so you can get ongoing discounts on these pieces. You can see that it's like they've gone to either fill or they've lost some of the Chrysocolla over the top of the matrix in these spots, which is why, if you're wondering what that color is, they just haven't. Sometimes they dye malachite Chrysocolla, like these bits get dyed or painted green. They're just part of the inner matrix. But yeah, this does have beautiful natural formations of the Chrysocolla with the malachite. And that one is 187, code 2879. So you can get 15% off this piece. And with our spend and save, I don't know if you guys are aware of that promotion at the moment, but let me just quickly show you so you can have a little look after the live. So anything in this collection, depending on its price, depends on the discount. So if you buy multiple pieces out of this collection, that also contributes to the total spend. So that piece actually, yeah, so anything between 1 and 300, you get 15% off. If you spend over 300, you get 20%, or over 500 is 25. So if you buy multiple pieces out of this collection, you can get a bigger saving per piece. So at the moment, if it's a single piece on that, would be 15%, but you can get more if you end up buying more than one piece. So that one was code 2879, so that'll be added next week. Same with this one. So this is just older stock pieces. 2878 is 199. They're still beautiful pieces though. They've got a lot of nice banding in them. They just need to find homes. So 2878 was 199. We also have a couple of really beautiful slabs as well. So these, you can see, just have the little bit of Chrysocolla I'm going to actually take my flash off, just you might see the banding a bit clearer. So this little one is 3538 for 82. These are really nice quality slabs. And there's a smaller one too. We do have a few more in Malachite available online too. It's got the beautiful shimmery Malachite, that one. That's 75 3537. Alrighty guys, well that pretty much brings us to the end of the live today. Thank you everyone for joining, and I'm going to do the quick spin now so that I can pick a winner to say thank you for sharing our live. I'll just double check that I've got everyone on there. I believe I do. I did ask earlier, there was Christy Lee, so that's meant to be Marie, Lisa Osborne, Mandy, Colina, Kiralee, Catherine, Emily, Gail, and Leanne. I don't know if I have missed anyone there, but speak now or forever hold your peace. I'm going to have a quick drink and then I'll do the spin and a quick intuitive reading for the winner. Alrighty, so nobody has said anything, so I'm guessing that we're good. Let's do a spin. I just wanted to say thank you for joining on Easter Saturday. I know for a lot of you it's probably family time, so Kiralee, congratulations, hooray. All right, Kiralee, so let's see what I'm going to intuit for you today. All right, just give me a moment. Okay, the color I'm getting is like a pinky, it's like a deep pink. It's either pink tourmaline or it's like a ruby. I don't know if it's a ruby or pink tourmaline. Let me just tune in. It's definitely, I'm getting, okay, it's oh, hang on. I think it's ruby. So ruby I'm getting because it was base and heart energy that I was feeling. So pink tourmaline would have been more heart. So base and heart is the area that we are looking at. So what is it about that? Let me just find a crystal for you first. So piece of, oh, that one's got a little record keeper on it too. So ruby. So the energy of ruby, what I'm getting for you from ruby is, the words are, it's about reconnecting to something that you feel passionate about. So I feel like maybe recently you've had a bit of a setback. I think I know that you've had a bit of a setback in the path that you were on. And the message is to basically not give up hope about being on a path that still involves helping others through doing what you wanted to do. But it's about shifting your perspective and your perception around what that might look like. But it's definitely, the message is not to lose your passion and to make sure that you're connected to taking some level of action on that path towards your passion. So whatever that thing is, maybe you already have a clue, maybe there's a decision there that you're kind of trying to make at the moment, but the connection was to take action towards something, a matter of the heart, essentially. So I hope that makes sense. So little Ruby wants to connect with you to help you with that. So I hope it makes sense. And the other thing I wanted to let you guys know is I've been a bit delayed in getting things set up with a booking system, just because I've had a couple of weeks of people being away, so I've had to do other people's jobs. So I'm really hoping that mid-April is when I can start launching some sessions for people who, if you want some one-on-one, either crystal guidance or card reading or VIP shopping experiences, are all things that we're looking at offering very, very soon. So really resonates. I'm so glad. Awesome. Thank you so much. And as always, just wanting to say, always, we are so grateful for all your support and really looking forward to launching this new VIP program. Just remember that any codes that you want to use that start with joy on the voucher, they will expire by tomorrow night. But anything that you haven't used, don't stress. You won't lose it. It'll just go back to points in your system. Any of the NM vouchers are still valid, so we're not going to be changing any of those. So you can still redeem any codes with us with the live. Just remember that if you're looking at anything that involves a total spend, it excludes new arrivals. So it's a little bit tricky with the live show invoices. It's a lot more straightforward if you're shopping direct off the website. But yeah, if you're wanting codes, just send them to us to apply manually. You can't apply them at checkout yourself. So thank you again. Have a beautiful Easter weekend, and I will see you guys actually next week now. So it should be Saturday. Next Saturday, I think, is what I've put down. I know that that there might be a bit of a change with the following week, because originally I was meant to go away this week. I'm going away next week, and I think I won't be back until next Sunday. So I think this week will be Saturday. Next one will be Saturday, and then it'll be Sunday. And we might, yeah, so whatever dates I've put out there, I don't know if Mary's already posted, but I might just have to, there might be some changes. So keep your eyes on socials for seeing what dates we're actually live. All right, thanks everyone. Have a beautiful, oh, when am I invoicing? That's a really good question. So I won't be invoicing tonight, so I won't be back till late. I will try and do it tomorrow morning if I get a chance. If it's not done tomorrow morning, it'll be done tomorrow night once my kids are in bed. So you'll probably get one like late at night. So yeah, but either way, they'll be done no later than Monday night. So yeah, I'll get them done when I can. There's not, I've tried to put anything that was on the website. I tried to invoice earlier in the live, like the micro beads and bracelets that only had very limited quantity. I'll have a quick squeeze in baskets. If there's anything that I think is on the website that wasn't a new arrival, I'll quickly add an invoice now too as well, just so that nobody else purchases those items. So all right, thanks again everyone, and I really look forward to seeing you next week. Okay.